Hang on, I gotta get to it.
All right, get to it.
I didn't get a notification for it.
What do you mean you get a notification for it? I just told you we're live. You got the closest notification you could possibly have. Ah.
I see it.
Yes. Greetings, people of Earth.
You have two people watching.
We generally mean you no harm.
Me and someone else.
Take us to your meet. No, there's 12 people.
Oh, okay.
This is only a test.
What is that?
What's going on, Chris? Ryan, Bruce, Derek,
Granny's
George.
Garage.
Granny's Garage. What's going on? Oh.
What's up, Fubar?
Wrench. Where's Fubar? Fubar the Axe. Chase. Eric. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Terry. Alex.
Jeff the Cannibal.
Jeff the Cannibal. Nice. Are you an actual cannibal?
Jeffrey. B.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Come over here, Uncle Kev.
I am. I'm coming.
Yes. All right.
I'm going to sit over here.
Roll up your windows. Chris, Bruce, Nitrous Elko, John, Tom, King Eric the Great the First. Yeah.
King who?
Hey, jerk off, what's going on?
Why is it so dark in here?
It's perfect in here. Look at the lighting. This is nice. It's romantical. Okay. There you go. All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Look, you're all in the background there.
Because I get so close to
you're like my support team back.
That's me.
Right? Yeah.
That's me.
Oh God, look, I missed a bunch of people.
Who'd you miss?
I don't know, like a bunch of people.
Say something.
I can't. Now I'm lost. Best YouTube channel ever. That's right, man. We tried.
There's a lot of Jeffs.
There are a lot of Jeffs. Where's Tony? Tony's here.
George. Or Tabor City.
Yeah. All right, guys, listen.
Say that?
No. Okay, if anybody's going to make any donations towards to Lamchop, right? Do it directly to his channel. Go to Lamchops World, and he's got a thing in his community section. Don't do it here. We're going to try not to mix things up.
Uh-oh. Dirty Knobs.
Thank you, Dirty Knobs. I'm going to put that
Jerry's
$2 to
speed
good
bump.
use,
Sunday's
man.
rock.
Thank you so much.
Jerry, hello from Missouri.
Should do a video on performance 2-barrel hollies. We're going to do a 6-pack for the Ram Charger eventually, right? But when we do that, we'll do the 350 and the 500 CFM Holly 2 barrels. I love those carburetors, by the way. Do I love comp cams? I don't love comp cams. They gave me a good deal, right? And I'm going to see how well a cam works, you know. But they gave me shirts, man. So like, you know, I'm all about it. Give me shirts, give me merch. I'm you know, let's do it.
You like free merch?
I love free merch. I love free everything. If it's free, it's for me.
John Wilburn says, I'll be there for the second hour. I'll be on the road for a bit. Okay, John.
No problem, John. Are we going to talk about thermoquad's old Carter 2-barrel carbs? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to talk about the Carter 2-barrel carbs because remember, like we're doing this for a very broad audience, not like a Mopar audience, you know. And while I happen to, I love the BBD, right? The BBD is my favorite mechanical device on the planet, I think. Very, very little interest in it, you know. So we'll probably stick with the mainstream 4-barrel carburetors. Okay.
4 tracks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Make this a tradition until you run.
Or go to a drift event.
LS or Gen 2 small block for 76 El Camino. That want a decent street strip for me and Dad. Okay,
well, I'm not sure what you're talking about. But we are, believe it or not, I talked to a drift guy today. There's a thing called Drift
Today?
Tennessee, not today, yesterday or the day before. It's all one day to me. It all blends into one day. I don't know where I am. Who are you?
Who are you?
So I talked to a guy who runs a thing called Tennessee Drift. And we're going to go to a drift event. And we may actually take one of our cars and attempt to drift one of our cars, the Charger. What? Yeah, we're going to drift the Charger. So, what are you looking at me like that for?
What? I'm not looking at you.
You don't want to drift the Charger? So we're actually going to go to a drift event. We're going to do that whole thing.
Why are we sitting in the dark?
It's nice. Look how clearly defined we are like this. This is nice.
All right. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark.
Slick Will, you just hit a deer. Probably looking at a new hood bumper, headlights, maybe a quarter.
And I'm claustrophobic.
Should I just say fuck it and buy the white one across town and fix it? Do both, man. Buy the white one across town and fix that. You can't have too much. Nick Bush, $5 for the cigarette fund.
Nice.
You rock, man. I'm gonna take a hit off of this for you.
Oh, it's fine.
Nick, thank you. Nick's Garage.
Just come to Montreal in winter. Every day is a drift event.
That's true. Is that who from Nick's Garage is that? Zero. It's 001.
All right.
01. Who from Nick's Garage is that? Is that Nick or is that one of the other guys? Jim or oh God, I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names.
You're so bad.
I am.
Is it okay to run today's gas through a thermocline?
Yeah, absolutely. I use today's gas in everything. I don't pay any attention. Everything I drive on the street gets the 10% ethanol. I never have a problem with it, except during the summer, the stuff that has a chance to want to vapor lock. But we have cures for that.
It's Camera George here.
Camera George.
Yeah.
What's going on, Camera George? I know.
Okay.
I heard Nick was talking about this yesterday. He wants us to bring him a slant six. I'm going to see if I could dig something up that I can run up there. If I have something, if I got a decent core motor, I'll run it up to Carlisle for him.
Do you have one?
I don't know. I got to see. I got one that I got to keep. I got one that I definitely got to keep. But I may be able to put something together.
Nick's Garage is awesome. Yes.
Yes, Nick's Garage is definitely awesome.
Any good ideas for a big block 400 cruiser build in a Newport?
A cruiser? Leave it stock, man. Why would you want to build it? It's a cruiser. Cruise with it, Nice, smooth, reliable. That thing hits the road like a house, man.
Going to Carlisle this year? Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna go up there and we're gonna meet Nick and we're gonna shoot a couple of videos. Hey, it's ACC.
What's up? Have you heard?
Oh, that's the cancer.
Tony.
No.
Have you heard of ATM Innovation in Bowling Green? It's a new hardware company.
I have not.
Solid roller lifters versus hydraulic?
I mean, the solid is bad. I got solids in my Roadrunner over here. We put hydraulic in bottle rocket because it's a budget deal. To get decent rockers and push rods to go with that for the mechanical, you're looking at spending like another $500 on top of that. So we want a hydraulic on that. Plus, it's easy for me to swap it into other engines down the road. But yeah, I would definitely go with solid. If all else being equal, if you got the money to buy quality, the rest of the valve train components, yeah, go solid.
It's not coronavirus, Charles.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
How'd you get into cars? Old cars.
I was abducted by a group of car worshiping hippies when I was a kid, and they put me through all of these rituals and shit like that, and
He's lying.
Drag racing is far out. Yes, it is. Well, it used to be. Well, no, some of it is.
Gonzo 59 says, don't joke about cancer. This crap hurts bad.
Oh, Gonzo, I know that, man. But, I joke about everything. I'm bad like that.
Let's see. Also, any knowledge on the value Dixco tachometers? Dixco?
Oh, like you talking about the hood, like the hood mount tax, the Dixco hood mount tax, or the Big Daddy Don Garlitz ones, the red, white, and blue ones. They're both worth money. I couldn't give you an exact, I couldn't give you an exact price on them, but
you see anything?
I don't know. Thoughts on Street Outlaws? I think that the main Street Outlaw thing kind of jumped the shark, but it looks like JJ the Boss is like reeled it back in, and he's got a good program going there. Oh, 4Tracks. He keeps sending cash. 4Tracks, you're awesome, man. We're living off of 4Tracks right now.
Right.
It's
true.
This is not bad, right? 74 Maverick
You
Ford.
got
Do a keep stock 200 inline auto or swap V8. Basically a cruiser and family heirloom. I would leave it stock. You know, cruiser. See, that's the thing, man. For cruisers, I say leave it alone. Just restore it. You know what I mean? You know, take care of like whatever, like, you know, little oddball things. You know, like you know, upgrade where necessary. But other than that, just leave it stock. Cruisers and heirlooms and shit like that, just leave it stock and enjoy it the way it is.
I'm gonna take your slowest car and beat you with it.
Oh Lordy! I got the baddest ass team there is.
What's up, 426?
Actually, you know, it's funny, right? I was sitting this morning in the Starbucks parking lot. I'm having coffee, and some girl in a cheerleader outfit comes running up to me, right? I'm sitting there and I'm looking at her, and she's running, and she says, "Are you Tony?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And she says, "My dad is your biggest fan." And I look, and there comes Dad, right? And yeah, so it was the guy, and he comes over. He lives down there in Selma, Tennessee. And he was telling me about a Mustang he's building to go race against these fastest street car, the baddest street, whatever the hell name of that show is. What's the name of that show?
Alabama?
The one in Alabama.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty neat.
That's cool. What's up, Yogurt 77?
Yogurt. Nice. What's going on, brother?
Stashua, what's up?
Stashua. Good name.
We told you you were a celebrity, Shane says. Are you a celebrity?
Yeah, I'm a celebrity. Please. I'm the biggest guy on this channel right now.
You are. Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Fastest cars on the dirty south. Yes. You want New York white girls?
What?
That's a New York white girl right there.
Let's see.
Pawns, we grudge racing down here in Al. Yep. Yes, you be grudge
We have
racing.
nothing to race down there.
We got to get some cash together, you know.
Yeah.
We need four
Well,
tracks
no,
to keep
it's
sending
not
money
that.
over. Well,
It's not just that.
it's money, it's time, it's manpower, it's a lot of things.
You're gonna be working on Bottle Rocket all week.
Oh, please, Bottle Rocket.
There's not gonna be any videos.
Oh, we got to make videos, but yeah, I found some issues with Bottle Rocket. The new cam has just a tad more lift than the old one, and I was pushing it with the old one, like right at the edge. And when I measured it today, I got to grind down the valve guides a little bit and get some more clearance on the exhaust side.
Because you know that's how it goes.
Have I ever raced for pinks? Yeah, all the time, please. All we ever did was race for pink slips.
Never.
No, never.
Never. Favorite motor of all time? I have a little cold. Sorry.
It would be a cross between the Slant 6 and the 383. 340, very, very close second.
What's up, Uncle Bandits? Bandits?
Yeah. Bandice. Yeah.
Bandits. The Kickendell.
The Kickendell. What's going on, brother, man?
Do I have my computer issue figured out? No, I don't. I don't even want to discuss it right now. That's all I've been working on. You're lucky a video went out yesterday. Wasn't going to happen. I hate my computer. Stephen Living-Yuck. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kathy is sick again. I did just get better. I know.
4 tracks. Look,
I
4
know.
tracks. We can eat tomorrow.
I have a cold. I've got like a sinus thing going on.
One more.
Talk.
I'd like to get a picture with you and me, or with my 886 or whatever automotive menagerie I'm around with. Yeah, I'll take a picture with you. Not naked.
He didn't say anything about
Well,
that.
I'm just making that clear because I don't know the guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he, but yeah, I'd love to take a picture with you.
Where would that happen, 4 tracks?
Hayden, how is YouTube treating you guys? Awesome. I mean, YouTube. Let me tell you. I know people gripe about YouTube. Oh, YouTube bitch. You know, they censor this and they do that. No, YouTube treats us like gold. I mean, this is the most. I've been involved in like everything under the sun. I've been involved in way too many things in my life, right? And YouTube is like the most. Like they're helpful. Like they're supportive. They're like. I mean, I'm thrilled to be part of the whole YouTube, thing. It's amazing. It really is.
Steven said I kind of got his Ukrainian name right.
Representing the Ukraine. How's that gas and oil company going on out there?
What?
That's-
I don't know.
I think that's all. So, yeah, the Ukrainians is all about gas and oil. That's
Is that
all they
what it's
do.
about?
Yes.
Okay.
Big Nick McGee says that UTG is awesome. Nice. Thank you, Big Dick.
Big what?
Big Dick. Big Dick McGee.
Oh, big dick.
Yeah. Do I like Scotty Kilmer? I worship Scotty Kilmer. I have Scotty Kilmer pictures everywhere. I'm getting a Scotty Kilmer chest piece. I can't pull my shirt down far enough. But yeah, definitely, man. I'm all about Scotty Kilmer.
And Fortran says, I live in Alabama. I'm going to take a chip it to the Dragon at some point and go through Tennessee.
ECC, when will the UTG meets begin? Within the next week or two. I mean, depending on what the weather is like next Sunday night, we may actually try to do it next Sunday.
The light bulb almost just went out.
It's beautiful today, but we weren't prepared to do it. Scotty Kilmer has never worked on a car. No, but he's worked on my heart.
On your heart?
On my heart, yes.
Do you have a little red espresso or want one?
No, not really. I like them. I just don't really want one.
Okay. How different is a DeSoto from a Chrysler? Thanks, King.
Smaller by 2 inches in every dimension, right? 2 inches narrower, 2 inches shorter, inch and a half lower, right? But yeah, that's other than that, they're like almost identical designs.
He did not say that, Curtis.
What didn't I say?
I'm not reading it.
Uncle Tony likes the big D, so much he can't get any work done because he's always thinking about it. Yeah, please, are you kidding me? I'm so gay, it's not even fucking funny. I'm ridiculously gay.
Oh my God.
I can't help it. I think gay things. What? What's the big deal? Come on, it's the 21st century.
What does that mean?
Tasmania, look at this.
You can't lie.
Hassan Dodge.
What?
Hi from Tasmania, Australia. Let's go. Oh, look, it's Ron Ward.
What's up, Ron?
What's the best way to sharpen a drill bit? Give it to the kid who works for you and tell him go sharpen this thing. I'm busy. Okay.
What's up, Gogo Wooshkoff?
Gogo Wooshkoff. Nice.
Molester, what's up?
Molester. That's a good name.
Oh my.
Who's gay? James Avery's gay too. Nice.
What? You're not gay.
I'm gay. What's the big deal? I'm coming out of the closet. Now's the time to come out of the closet. What? I'm letting my freak flag fly.
It's not true, guys. He likes to lie.
Let's see. 66 or 67 Chevelle. Flip a coin. They're both beautiful cars.
What's crappening, Tony?
What a beautiful woman in the back.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
beautiful. That's Uncle
me.
Kathy.
Right. I think I combed my hair today. I'm not sure.
She did. She took a shower before.
No, I didn't.
She was like, I have to take a shower before we go on YouTube.
I didn't say that at all.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh.
I didn't say anything.
Do I like the Cummins? I'm not really a diesel guy. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I'm just not a diesel guy.
Stop it, Dakota.
What's Dakota doing?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Have you fired up the grill this year? Mom wants to know.
We just grilled some sausages.
Sausage. His brother makes sausage, right?
Christmas sausage.
Mm-hmm.
We got some Kroger sausage.
Nice.
You can almost say we had a sausage party out in the back. What?
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm so fucking gay. I am just so
What if
ridiculous.
your granddaughter's watching?
Then she'll know that I came out of the closet. Finally.
All right. You're killing me, Tony.
There is no donation button for
read
Lamchop
these.
here. If you're going to donate to
read
Lamchop, go to Lamchops World. He's got a link in his community section.
Oh. Okay. John Baker says we grill all year round, Tony. I'm trying to change the subject.
When I lived in New York, I used to grill all year round. You know, like winter, it didn't bother me. But now, like I've become like old and soft. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, if it's less than like 75 degrees outside, I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to handle it. What?
It's the rush. Posted rainbows for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. See, I'm being accepted. My gayness is being accepted by Nick's Garage.
Oh my God. Do you know that people are going to take this seriously and be like,
Yeah, that's okay.
Tony's gay.
That's fine. That's fine. I came out of the closet.
He's not gay.
Wait. I identify as a gay guy.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
All bearded guys are gay. See, Russell Finch, he gets it. He gets it. Russell Finch, all bearded guys are gay.
This is not true.
It's true. It's true. That's how we know it. That's how we can spot each other.
Okay, can we talk about car stuff?
In a parking lot, you know what I'm saying? You're walking through a Walmart parking lot, you see another bearded guy, and you're like,
oh okay. Would you stop?
You're gay too. Come.
I can't.
Why?
I can't.
What's so funny?
You're killing me.
Oh, stop it. Come on. Come back over here.
Oh.
Come back over here, Uncle Kathy. Come here. Come here, Uncle
Chris
Kathy.
says, good evening from Columbia, Tennessee.
What's up? What's up? Representing Columbia. I got to get a cigarette. Oh. Okay. Yes, only back in the parking spots.
Oh.
When's the next Ask Uncle Tony? Soon. Uncle Crystal's been like swamped. Yeah, but we're gonna do it soon.
And we would have done a video the other night, except my computer is just going crazy. I've been working on that.
How come you don't upload the live streams after they end? Because these things are like in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, afterwards it's like,
Maple Motors, yes or no?
Maybe.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Uncle Crystal's been busy. She's been working a lot. Let's see. Will my question be in that one? John Baker. I don't know. We have to see which one she picks.
When will we see more of the drag racing Ford van? You're going to have to look at his channel. He decided he'd be better off doing it on his own channel, so you have to go find his channel.
What's up, Harry?
Harry, what's going on, brother man? Men who wear hats are gay. That's the other way we spot each other from across parking lots. Oh, he's got a hat. Come to me. Hurry up. Come in.
Are you mental?
Yes.
Uncle Crystal is our daughter-in-law.
Do I do coke? No, man. I'm fucking edgy enough as it is. Could you see me on coke?
Let's see. Harry missed last week by 12 minutes. He was hurt.
Oh, Harry, well, you're here now, man. It's all good.
Tony, the uncle I never had. Dave.
That's awesome, Dave.
Where is this live stream going now?
I don't know. It's gone to a weird place.
Yeah, like you took it someplace.
Yes. What happened to the Ford van? People keep asking. He started his own channel, and all of the Ford van stuff is on his own channel. It's on his channel. How's Lamchop? Same as he was yesterday.
I can't get on track.
Okay. We can catch up. Here it is. Explain slick shift gears and chips as a kit. Oh, and are they streetable? Yeah, streetable. Oh, you just grind in every other tooth up the synchros. That's all it is. Yeah, it's completely streetable. Make a little noise when but who cares?
Tell David McCauley that you didn't take his lifter out of the garbage can yet.
Oh, where is he?
Where is he? He's here.
Hi, David. I gotta fish that thing out. Oh, I've been so busy. It's there in the pail. I gotta fish it out with a magnet. It's big giant pail.
Like how many times?
It's like a 4.5 foot tall pail, and it's at the bottom, and I gotta fish it out with a magnet.
He hasn't listened to me.
Thoughts on timing gears? They synchronized the crank and the cam. If you think about it, gaming's happy. That's right. Yeah, I'm very happy. Rebecca, 426 Hemi or 426 Wedge, what do you prefer? Well, I mean, it depends what you're using it for. Depends what you're using it for. Can I make a playlist of all live stream videos? No. Like the live streams, we do these live streams, and it's just like, it's our time to be with you guys, and then that's it. It's over. It's done with. So that's why we don't post them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And sometimes they're repetitive.
And from the looks of it, you're living a life. Plenty of old cars, nice house, wife that you love. Yeah, man, I got it all. I got it all. I mean, honestly, I really do. Work for it. You know what I'm saying? And you never stop working for it, but yeah, I do. I got the life. Any tips for a YouTuber trying to help move towards getting monetized? ACC, man.
How far are you?
Yeah, how many subs you got? You need 1,000 subs, and you need 240,000 minutes of watch time, 4,000 hours of watch time.
Mom wants to know, what's your experience with crossover pipes on a dual exhaust system? Is there any gain to be had on a mild street engine?
Huh?
What?
What was the question?
Huh? What's your experience?
What's my experience
with crossover pipes?
Crossover pipes.
On a dual exhaust system.
You mean an H pipe?
Is there any gain to be had on a mild street engine?
On an H pipe? With an H pipe? Yeah, but it's very, very mild. It does smooth out the sound though. That's worth something.
ACC Garage says 365.
365.
Is that how many subs you have? Wait, I'm on your channel right now. Yeah, he needs subscribers.
Yeah. Well, first off, if anybody's watching this, everybody's watching this, obviously. Duh.
Everybody?
Duh. Right? Okay, no. Go to ACC Garage, right? And give his channel a look. This is our first step. ACC, this is the first step, right? Let's get our friends over here that are currently with us now to get over to put a link to your channel, ACC.
Usually they don't let people do that.
Well, somebody can put a link to his channel. Or if you can't put a link to his channel, just go to ACC Garage and give a look at what he's got there. Sub if you think you can relate to the guy. You know what I'm saying? And ACC, I'll tell you what, do this, right? Get Uncle Cat, because this isn't the time or place to like really get into deep conversations about this shit.
He has 1,000 hours, so you've got 3,000 to go.
Send Uncle Kathy a number where I can call you at, right?
Don't say it.
Yeah. Uncle Kathy's.
Don't say it.
Uncle Tony's Garage at gmail.com, right? And just put attention Uncle Kathy and ACC Garage. And let's swap numbers and I'll get on the phone with you and we'll see if I can get you some points.
Do you have a Facebook page?
See if I can help you out with that.
Because that helps. You gotta share everything you do.
I'm willing to help any of you guys that got channels that you're looking to get, views and you're looking to get off the ground. I'm more than willing to help any way that I can. You know what I mean? My time is a little jacked up. I can't get on the phone with everybody but if you want to promote your channel here, you want to talk about stuff that you're doing, this is the time to do it. Right now we got 260 people on there. You may pick up 30, 40, 50 subs. So,
Why do you call me Uncle Kathy?
What's your name?
It's a joke.
Russell Finch says ACC needs better content.
Okay, what's wrong with the content?
Yeah, no, seriously, be specific. Be specific. Help the guy out. Tell him what's lacking in this content. If there's something lacking, right?
My phone's on because I can't read it.
Tony's a man generous as fuck. I'm nearly as generous as I am gay.
Again? Oh my goodness.
What's my favorite dirt bike?
Oh, my
Oh, yeah, a KX 250. I love that bike. I have an RM125 that, believe it or not, was a lot of fun. But the 250 Cali was just a blast. You know what I loved about that fucking Kawasaki, man? You know what I loved about that bike? That thing had such instant gut ball torque, right? You get that bike. There were times I had that bike where my shoulder was rubbing on the fucking ground, right? And be all crossed up with the wheel like this, and just hammer the throttle, and this thing, poink, you're standing straight up and wheeling across the fucking. I missed that bike. That was an awesome fucking bike.
James says, "Hey Tony, just started watching your channel a couple weeks ago.
Welcome, James.
Hello,
Thank you.
Ford guy, mild build / resto on 1963 turbo 250 L6 Mercury Comet. Now I'm considering a Mopar next.
Baby.
People Mopar.
Is there that root beer in the fridge?
Yeah.
Is there no? Can I have that? Did you get that?
You want the one that you opened already?
No, that's dead because I opened it. It's over.
You got the new one?
I want the new one. I want the new root beer. 4 Tracks paid for it.
4 Tracks what?
4 Tracks fucking hooked us up. Yeah, I can drink the root beer now.
Instead of just looking at it.
Check out Cycle Drag for nitro bikes. I built one.
Do you want a glass? Do you want a glass?
No, I want to drink it out. I want to drink it out of the bottle. There you go. Yeah, the baby voice. I'm telling you. That's
baby voice.
That's how when you want your woman to respond and do things for you use that baby voice because it goes right to their nurturing instincts and they can't say no.
You're ridiculous. You're a ridiculous person. I absolutely can say no. I'm going to give the old root beer away to the winner of the trivia contest.
ACC, start with more consistent and attention-grabbing thumbnails.
Okay. That helps. That always helps.
Yeah. What am I drinking? I am drinking Teddy's root beer. Teddy's.
Tell me where you bought it.
I bought this at Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
We went to Tractor Supply to buy some like chicken goodies and stuff like that. And we got some seeds. And it's another project that I'm working on. I want to share with you guys. Okay. So yeah, it's Teddy's root beer. It was $1, right? It was how do you fucking not buy it for $1, right? So and they're really good. I'm gonna go buy more. Oh, thank you, ACC.
Thank you.
You're fucking awesome. So let's turn the people onto our project. Let me give me
what?
Baby.
What?
Look, see, what? Right? Give me the seeds.
Oh.
Okay.
Here. One of them's open. Be careful.
All right. Ready? So we went to Tractor Supply yesterday. Okay. So check this out.
You're ridiculous.
This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're doing for this year.
You're ridiculous.
Right? This is what we're doing. See this? 200-pound watermelon. Right? We got the seeds to do a 200-pound watermelon.
They don't care about your watermelon.
But you know what? They started 200 pounds. Evidently, the record, okay, is 350 pounds.
0.5.
325.
350.5 pounds.
350.5 pounds. Okay. Uncle Tony, am going to be the watermelon champion of Tennessee. The guys who have the record are in Sevierville, East Tennessee, right? And we're going to show them we don't fuck around in Middle Tennessee, man. We're going to grow the biggest watermelon in history. We're going to go for 360 pounds.
You don't know how to grow things.
I'm going to learn.
You're not a farmer.
You watch what we do with this.
Oh, geez.
So there you go, right? We're going for it. The watermelon world record. That's the seeds. Yeah.
You're going to get gasoline on the watermelon's going to die.
No.
Ari says she's going to do behind Kathy.
Hey, did you take my cigarette?
Here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no.
Okay, where are we here? Uh-oh, Bernie Bro got hidden by Fubar. Fubar axed Bernie.
Yeah, by Bernie Bro.
High-performance watermelon, radical high-performance watermelon. Those Sevierville watermelon guys are gonna curse the day they heard of Uncle Tony.
What if they're watching you right
That's fine. I'm calling them out. That's fine, right? Nobody's gonna out watermelon us.
That's 0. So I want a watermelon seed. Thanks. At 0, I realized I left your envelope on the counter and I never found it.
Send 0 some watermelon seeds.
All right, I'll put it in the envelope.
He
it's
won.
just a continuous package anyway, so.
He won.
He did. Okay.
All right, he won.
Seeds.
You know what? Send him. It was the small seeds, the small
No,
watermelon.
we're gonna grow regular ones.
You want to send him a giant seed? I can't send him a giant seed. Then I'd be competing with him. I don't want to do that.
All right. Just soak them in hydrazine.
All right.
All right. Don't let the chickens eat your melon.
We grow 1,500-pound pumpkins. Yeah, I don't want to deal with pumpkins
Who
on there.
grows that?
ACC, he says. In my
Yeah?
town of Circleville, Ohio, we grow 1,500-pound pumpkins.
That's crazy.
The trick is to, I can't even, it went off the screen before I could find out what the trick
Good
was.
soil and weirdly enough milk helps them.
Milk? Yeah, but I don't know if that works for watermelons.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. We need lots of compost. Oh, we got that. We
got chicken shit. We got dog shit.
No,
we
dogs, not dogs.
We got every kind of shit you can imagine happening right there in the backyard. So yeah, these things ought to be.
Oh, thank you, David. UTG
Thank you, David.
Ones. How about giant chickens? I asked him that.
I don't like sweet potatoes, man. I never got the sweet potato thing.
David Hammond says Uncle Nick sent me. What's up, David?
What's up, David? How's it going, man?
Modern carbs versus old carbs.
Modern carbs versus old carbs.
Yeah.
Carbs?
Carbs.
I don't know, man. They're all the same to me.
Tony, you should try strawberries. We got those.
We got strawberries. Try with some of the seeds.
It's not. It's a plant. It's plant.
Oh, we got a strawberry plant. We're gonna do that too. But you know what? I don't know what the world's biggest strawberry is. I don't want to get involved in that. I seriously doubt the world's biggest strawberry, could crush a person. So I'm not going to get involved with that. But I am going to get involved in this. This is.
What did you do?
I dropped the seeds.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm back. What? Okay. Yeah. So this thing is called the Carolina. Oh, you keep dropping it. It's called the Carolina Cross.
Good night, Mike Kickendale.
Look at that, right? Look at that majestic fucking watermelon. Have you ever seen anything like that?
You don't grow things.
I do now.
I think you're bored.
No, I'm not bored.
For Uncle Tony's melons. Thank you, King Eric.
Thank you, King Eric. The first.
Have
first.
you ever had a purple potato?
No, and I won't eat one.
No.
I'm funny like that.
Do you ever do any ginseng hunting or growing?
No.
We're city folk.
Yeah,
no. We're not.
Yeah.
We're very awkward when it comes to doing outside things. But we try.
I'm not, yeah, all right.
Like, it's kind of funny, really.
I'm in a subdivision, and to me, this is the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, me and nature don't get along. Except now when I'm going to grow this fucking watermelon.
Have you ever worked on an Aussie Hemi 6?
I have not. We need to count that. We need to count the number of times people ask me about Aussie Hemi 6s.
You need to just go get one. You guys lost your city folk card when you bought chickens. Really, David? I guess so.
No, that's not true. When I was a kid, one of my earliest memories, I lived in Brooklyn, right? On 62nd Street, off of 18th Avenue, right? And there was I was only maybe 5, 6, 7 years old, and there were these alleys that went behind the houses, and then it ended up on 18th Avenue. And on the one side, you come out this alley, there was a furniture on one side and a Chicken Delight on the other side, right? So there was always the smell of chicken, and directly across the street was a Hasidic butcher, right? And they used to keep the chickens on the side yard, in the side yard, right?
Yeah,
so
chickens in New York City.
Yeah. So this is in Brooklyn. This is in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, and they would keep the chickens on the side of the butcher, right, in this fenced-in area. So one of my earliest memories is watching the Hasidic, the rabbi, would come out into this when it was got a chicken, right? He'd reach down, grab the chicken by the neck, and just go like this over his head, swing the thing over his head, and snap its neck. And this is a childhood memory of mine. This is you know what I mean? Yeah, the rabbi snuffing the chicken by swinging it over its neck.
It makes you tough.
Yeah, this is what made me a badass.
Right.
Right.
You need to grow the melon on a pile of dirt. Just don't plant the seed in the ground. Yeah, we've been reading about it.
Thank you for that tip.
Thank you. That's what it says. It likes mounds of dirt.
Am I a boomer? Yes, I'm a boomer. I was born in 62.
You could be either one.
No, I'm
I've
a
seen
fucking
it go-
boomer. Boomer goes to 1964.
But I've seen it.
Oh, you argue with this all the fucking
But
time.
I
You do.
have. I've seen both. I'm not a boomer. Haha, boomer.
Oh, that's a root beer burp. Nice, nice. Why do I share these things?
Ron Ward says also a boomer.
How much would I pay for a project car? As little as possible.
Kurt says that's where they got the phrase "wring your neck" from.
Yep, that's right. I know that. I forgot about that, but you're right.
I'm not a boomer, Evan. Now they have the slaughterhouses on 3rd Avenue, downtown Brooklyn.
I think they were always there, no?
Let's see. What never changes is time goes on, is arguments about generations. Yep.
What was that?
I said, he says, what never changes as time goes on is arguments about generations.
My generation is the best.
Awesome, Bruce. You got his stickers in New Zealand.
Nice.
Kansas City.
Where to put them? Put them in the quarter glass of your car, man. I usually on my cars, I put them in the quarter windows.
Kansas Sam says, if buying a whiplash cam for 318, get the premium kit Hughes sells.
I would buy the cam and the lifters from. I don't know what's in the premium kit. I mean, if you need springs, yeah, I would get the whole kit. But you know, that is an excellent cam. You will love. I've got one in a 273, and you know the 318 cam that's in it, and I absolutely adore that fucking cam. It's magic. I keep saying it over and over again. And you know, I didn't. Nobody gave it to me. You know, I paid for this fucking thing, so it's not like I'm doing an ad for these people or anything. But yeah, that cam on a small block Mopar is absolutely magic. I don't know how it works on a big block. I don't know how it works on a 360 or anything like that. But I can tell you on a 273, it absolutely turns that thing on. It's beautiful.
Okay, so they're saying Boomer 45 to 64, X 65 to 80.
Yeah.
Millennial 84 to 2004. So you're at the end of the Boomer.
Well, yeah, I wasn't born in 47.
No.
Right. Obviously.
No. Brian says, love those little C73s.
Aren't they a sweet little motor? I really do.
All right, Joseph wants to know, why do you think TOW stopped making automobile parts?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not a corporate, you know, analyst.
You're not?
Well, it's one of the few things. I'm not a corporate analyst, you know. I'm a humble mechanic that's growing the world's largest watermelon this year.
Okay. I'm sure you're going to be able to grow a big watermelon.
It's going to be the biggest watermelon. Those guys from Sevierville are going to curse the day they heard Uncle Tony's name.
Oh my goodness. You have other things to concentrate on.
That's right. That's fine. We're doing it for the honor of Middle Tennessee. How do I get a stuck oil filter off?
That, yeah.
Oh man, you know, I tell you what I've done like usually is when it's practical, when you get it, just around the base, you know, like the steel ring that's at the base, you know, get a big screwdriver. Don't use a chisel. Don't use anything that's too sharp, right? Use like a blunt object and a hammer and just tap in the direction of you know, loosening. And they'll eventually get it. Those things are a pain in the fucking ass when they're tight like that.
Dakota says cheap fertilizer is 20 parts water and 1 part human pee. what some hippie dude said. Worth a try.
Oh, I piss on it, no problem.
Tony, it's Jeremy from Bad Street Productions. My 9041 upshift
Ooh,
at,
almost out of tobacco.
okay,
Okay.
at, what is this? My 9041 upshift.
Wide open throttle.
Okay.
WOT is wide open throttle.
Okay, only when it gets to Operation 10.
Oh man, I can't diagnose that like that, like off my head like that. So when it's cold, it won't upshift, but after it warms up, it upshifts. Oh God. Let me think about that, and I'll get back to you.
Let's see. Why do I keep buying old cars and trucks when I'm not a mechanic and can't get them running? I know nothing about cars.
Neither do I. But you know what? You know what they say? Fake it till you make it. And I got such a good line of shit. We were able to make a YouTube channel out of it. People believe all of this stuff. I go on Wikipedia. I find the topic. I memorize it, and then bam, we do a video. I don't know anything about cars.
Nothing. Meat compost.
Besides the rough start, any downsides to a chokeless carb? No, not at all. The upside, take the choke plate off and you pick up like, fucking 20 CFM.
Who's most clever to grow a mighty watermelon?
Justin, see, my Vintage Iron just released a really good camshaft video. I actually watched that video right before we came on here, maybe an hour ago. I watched that video, and it is a good video. The only reason I didn't share it is because, and I was ready to share it. I was ready to hit the share button, but it really drags on, right? I started to lose my attention a little bit. But yeah, my Vintage Iron did a camshaft selection video. If you got some time to kill, take your shoes off, put your feet up, and watch it. It's a decent video.
Good night, David.
Good night, David. No, Zero, he's saying it upshifts after it warms up. When it's cold, it won't upshift.
Did you ever repair a block with concrete freeze-up blocks?
No.
How's Captain Spaulding in the car doing?
Captain Spaulding, I guess he means Lamchop?
Yeah.
I got to touch base with him. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days. And the car, I'm working on it right now.
Are you on FBBB Go?
I used to sell stuff on there. I used to sell 84 Chevy C2. Could you ever congrats? Yes, congratulations. What are we congratulating you for?
Congratulations.
Yes.
What happened? Bug's filter, maybe? As Zero says.
Nah. No, that would be the opposite. When the filter is clogged, it'll shift perfectly when it's cold, and then as it warms up and the filter starts to pick up some of the sediment lays at the bottom of the tank or the bottom of the pan, then it'll start to slip.
1984 Chevy made it to 119 followers. Congratulations.
It would be super rad if you teamed up with Casey Putsch and Genius Garage, teach the new generation all about the old rad stuff. If he's local, I mean, yeah, I'm happy to work with anybody who's local.
Is the whiplash cam in your 273 a solid cam or hydraulic, Tony?
Hydraulic, they're all hydraulic, the whiplash cams.
Luna's Outlaws Garage, maybe buying a 72Z28. We just saw one, right?
Did we?
It's like $1,000. The one I showed you?
No, that was he's talking about. That's a 280Z.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The Z28 is a Chevy. The 280Z, yeah, I know, it's all numbers.
Z's, 8s, 2s.
Lori, why are Crystal and Kathy both uncles? Why?
It's a joke.
It's
just a joke.
It's their names.
It started out as a joke.
I'm Uncle Tony. She's Uncle Kathy.
And it stuck. So now everyone is called Uncle for some reason. It's kind of silly, but it's what it is.
UT, in some of your vids, you recount a lot of history on the,
What?
So are you going to, or have you ever thought about doing a vid on Walter Chrysler or Lee Iacocca from a car guy standpoint? Probably not. I try to stick with like more of the mechanical end of things. Um, there were guys out there who do a lot of good historical stuff. But yeah, I probably won't do anything like on individuals like that.
Tony, what time are you hoping to achieve down a quarter mile with the slant?
I'm hoping to get it to the finish line. No, I'm serious. That's, I have no expectations.
You don't make predictions.
Right, I'll make predictions. I hope to get it. First, I hope to get it to the track. Then I hope to get it to start once it's at the track. Then I hope to get it to the starting line. Then I hope to get it off the starting line. Then I hope to get it to the finish line. And that's as far as I ever go with any of this stuff. It'll run when it runs.
She's going crazy out there. Okay.
Do I have any thoughts on the old Ford 390 FE? Thank you for the great videos from Paris, Tennessee. The FEs are basically good motors with miserable oiling systems. Terrible oiling systems. But I mean, they're good motors. There's guys who build, to a limit, they're very good motors. To around 550, 600 horsepower, they're very good motors.
Terry Tubbs, I subbed on my kids' phones. Hope it helps.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
What's your least favorite aspect of working on cars? I gotta get the dogs in there, don't crazy.
Least favorite aspect? I used to say body work, but it's not body work anymore. Actually, I kind of, as I get older, I'm enjoying doing body work, believe it or not. My least favorite aspect is probably anything to do with the front end, anything to do with the transmission. To me, I used to dive under cars, just like, I'm under there, and the shit comes out, But today, these days, man, anything where I got to get under there and wrestle with front end parts or transmission stuff, I've come to really dread that shit.
Let's see. Hang on. You're getting old, John Ortiz says.
Yes, I'm getting old, very old. I'm almost 60.
New is good. Thinking of milling the air horn off the center carb of my wind 6-pack tunnel ram. Is it worth it?
Don't do it if it's an original 6-pack carb. Those things are worth loot to the collector guys. If it's just a generic Holly 2-barrel, yeah, take it off. Mill the horn and radius that edge around around the como se llama, where the fucking air goes in, right?
Can I see it?
And yeah, definitely do that.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, you gotta read. I got the dogs on me. Yes, you're a good girl. What do you think about Kilmer supposedly leaving YouTube?
Oh, I don't know. He posts every video he does just as clickbait title. I don't know. He's not leaving YouTube. He can't be leaving YouTube. You know why? Because he's making a fortune. I know what we make. We make okay money, right?
No, it depends on what his CPM is, though.
He's in the same category that we're in.
Is he?
His CPM, yeah, his CPM has got to be off the chart. So I mean,
CPMs fluctuate big time.
Scotty Kilmer is making more money than God.
Not necessarily.
It's an original carb. You just want to go fast. It's not worth it, man. Just then leave it alone. You're not going to really notice the difference. Take the choke plate out of it, but don't mill off the horn if it's an original 6-pack carb. I would sell out to somebody looking for an original 6-pack carb for $500 and then go pick up a 350, or even if you replace it with a 500. Because that center carb's only a 350 CFM, so you really be better off swapping it for a 500 anyway.
It's your third biggest fan from Sweden saying hello.
My third biggest fan. That's fucking awesome. What's going on, Robin?
Do you guys ever get a chance to vacation?
No.
I live and work in the Branson, Missouri area. Great fishing, camping, and plenty of car shows.
Yeah,
Vacation, Tony?
I don't do fishing. I don't have the patience for fishing. I don't have the attention span for fishing, and camping is like, I'm afraid of camping. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to deal with any of the. There's bugs out there. There's bears. There's Bigfoot. There's all these interdimensional creatures that fucking disappear you.
I'll protect you.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of that stuff.
Sam says I like the New York choke.
Yeah, sometimes my inner New York comes out. My fucking New York guinea just comes flying out. Como se llama?
You ever painted a car with a roller?
Close, man. I've done it with brushes. I painted that yellow box truck with brushes. It looks like shit from up close. It looks great from a distance, like from 20 feet away. You're like, oh man, look at that bright yellow truck. That's so cool looking. And you get it close and it's like, oh fuck. A special ed class must have finger painted that fucking thing.
Jim Marble. Hello, folks. It's Jim Ritchie from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm a big fan.
Oh.
Yes, Jim.
What's going on, Jim?
There's bugs out there. Yeah, Toonie?
Yeah, there's bugs out there. I don't want to deal with bugs.
He screams like a girl.
Yeah, please.
It's really bad. He's like, can't get that.
Yeah, she kills all the bugs. I don't deal with any of that
I
stuff.
put them outside. We can deal with it outside.
10-foot paint job, Lunar? No. 20, 25 foot. By 10 foot, you could see that it was done by an obviously deranged person.
Another guy here from Calgary. Love this Land 6 series.
We're gonna do more on that soon. Not this week for sure, because I'm off to my ass in Bottle Rocket this week. But next week we're gonna do some Slane 6 stuff.
Can you please explain why a cool can will not help in the case of fuel injection?
The cool can originally came about, right? The original application for the cool can was, believe it or not, because of the Rochester, because those things had a bad situation. Very small fuel bowl. The Rochester needed cold gasoline going into it to function correctly. And then, of course, it works on anything else where you're looking at chilled gas. The problem with fuel injection is that you run it through a cool can, but it's still a pressurized system. So it's going to get, the fuel is going to pick up the temperature right away again. It's just a waste of time. The gasoline is going to come out of the tank, at whatever ambient temperature is, it's going to get cooled in the cool can, then it gets sent to the motor and it's going to sit in the line under pressure and the temperature is going to go right back up again. So you're just wasting your time. That's the other thing too. The fuel injection nozzles don't atomize fuel, they spray, okay? So if you need, the fuel has to have some temperature to it to be light enough to light. If you've got iced, or if you got chilled fuel going into a fuel injection system, you make that situation even worse. And instead of getting any sort of like lightning, like gasoline vapor, you're going to have droplets. It's just, you're going to have a lot of unburned fuel, wet fuel just in the chamber.
How long did it take us to get 4,000 hours of view time? A long time.
Took us about 3 months.
Because we were making 1-minute videos.
We were making 1-minute videos because I couldn't.
Idiots.
Yeah. All I could do was
Yeah, you could do 1 minute. That was it.
Right. Or the first videos we did, the first like 20 or 30 videos we did, I couldn't even get a whole sentence out, right? So all of the videos we did was, I would say a sentence, right?
I can't do this.
And then I would say, I can't do this, right? And we would just string together all of those like sentences, right? And make a video, and the video would last like 57 seconds.
Now you don't shut up.
Now I can't shut up, right? But that's, ECC, the UTG, the old Moroso fuel chillers. Well, we were just talking about cool cans. Have I ever spray canned a paint job? Yes, actually I have. And it doesn't look bad, right? If you do it right, it doesn't look bad. But the problem is, it has no hardener in it, right? The stuff that you fucking, when you spray bomb something, it's got no hardener. So it just chips and it discolors and it gets stained. Anything that gets on there, right, it fucking stains. So spray bomb paint jobs can look pretty good. You can rub them out, you know what I mean? And they'll shine and they'll be beautiful. But they don't last. There's no longevity to it. So, but I mean, you can, if you're going to save money, right? What you could do is you could spray bomb the basic paint job. Let's say you want to do like something custom, like with a lot of flake and shit like that, right? You want to do like a panel job, like you can cheat, man. You can go to Home Depot, you can buy all of these different colored paints, do your fucking paint job, but then you got to cover it with an automotive clear to seal it in. Otherwise, it'll turn to shit.
Bob Ginger says hello from Ireland.
Ireland, representing Ireland.
It's almost St. Patrick's Day.
Uncle Kathy is part Irish, right? Corned beef and cabbage, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Lucky Charms. Lucky fucking Charms. Do you guys have Lucky Charms in Ireland? I know you got soap.
They have soap.
They got soap. They got Irish Spring. Manly, yes, but I like it too.
And potatoes.
Yeah, and you got potatoes. I know you got soap. I know you got potatoes. but do you have Lucky Charms in Ireland? And you got the little people.
The little people.
The little
wee
people. The wee people.
What's the wee people?
The wee people. They're little.
What?
The wee people.
You mean leprechauns?
Yeah, well, leprechauns. That's it.
I love the little people. Yeah, leprechauns. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are my options? 448, 833 Bell housing.
What are your options?
I don't know.
I don't know. A factory bell housing or a scatter shield. Those are really your two options.
Brian, hello from Ohio. What's up, Brian?
For old time's sake, just throw something a little bit. Hair tie.
Hair tie.
Okay. Lucky Charms are magically delicious. Song for tonight's playlist. Oh, I couldn't come up with one for last week. Remember that? I can't come up with one right now. I'll think of something. I'm going to think of something.
My German side is laughing, but my Irish side wants to swing.
That's what happens.
I love it when you throw things in your videos. Was that just pure comic genius, or is that a thing you do off camera too?
I throw a lot of stuff.
The first time when you threw the carburetor, you didn't know you were going to throw it.
That's true. I didn't know.
I
didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
So how bad? That's what happened, right? That was like one of the first videos we ever shot.
Yeah.
And that was
like the first video we ever. Like
yeah.
The third one.
Right. Yeah, like the third video.
Yeah.
And like I had I was talking so fast because I was trying to like get it out before I stumbled or stuttered. Now I stumble and stutter all over the place. And I don't really give a fuck anymore, right? But I would try to get it out before I would stumble or stutter. And I remember I had this carburetor in my hand, and I said whatever it was, and I was like, now what do I do with it? And I threw it over my shoulder.
Did you still have the hats? No, we still have hats.
That's good root beer.
Is it good? Are we doing any giveaways today?
I don't know.
What do we got?
I don't know. We don't have anything yet. Wait, we can't do anything until John.
He's
John. No, he's not.
I thought I saw him.
I didn't see him.
How about some Fountain Avenue street racing stories with the cars from GM, the 5.7 IROCs?
Oh, I don't know. That was 35 years ago,
man. A long
man.
time ago. They stole that IROC out of our driveway.
They stole one of them, yeah.
Yeah. That was funny. Not really. You can tell the story when they stole the test car. And then the cops came and we had to explain that it's not our car.
Dude, you just explained it.
But like you were like 20? I don't know. They're like, what do you mean it's not your car?
6832 two-barrel. What is the most overlooked tuning trick that will get a little more power? A timing curve. Just take the distributor apart, take the breaker plate off, take that big heavy spring that's on there. There's two springs, a light spring and a heavy spring. Take the heavy spring, just take it off and throw it away, and then put it back together again, and it'll be much snappier. John
is here. He says I still laugh at you throwing Mrs. Landy's air filter housing into that yard.
Yeah, we do a lot of that kind of stuff.
We do?
Well, I throw stuff in people's yards all the time.
Right. Laundry room fire story.
Yes.
It had to be there. It was funny. Let's see. Hang on, you see anything?
Tony, would I fight Gordon Ramsay? Yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah, I would fight Gordon Ramsay. I'd fight him in a fucking heartbeat. Yeah, definitely. I'd fight anybody, please. As gay as I am, right?
Okay. Did you ever find a wingnut? Yeah, no, we went back and we found it.
As gay as I am, I would still fight anybody.
Will bottle rocket be brushed or sprayed?
Sprayed. We're going to put a nice paint job on it. Although I did brush the roof.
Really weird.
I did something really weird, okay? Because I couldn't stand looking at the roof. So
he sent me pictures.
I sanded it down, and I painted it with white Rust-Oleum, the roof. So it looks like it has a white vinyl roof. You want to show the picture? Show the picture. Okay. They can see the picture.
All right, let me show this.
Ramsey would mess me up. Why do you say that? I'm a scrappy little fuck. And I tell you what, man, I fight like a bitch.
Fights dirty.
I fight dirty. You have no idea. I go right for the eyes. I go right for the balls. I have, there's no fucking limits, you know? So yeah, Gordon Ramsay would try to fight like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mistake. You can't fight me like a gentleman because I go right for your fucking nuts.
Tony.
But
I'm trying. I can't even open my
song for tonight,
no.
Journey.
Cancel it.
Journey? No, you want me to end this live stream right now?
Journey.
Yeah, he's making a suggestion for tonight's song. It's Journey. No.
I gotta find the picture. You sent it to me where? You sent it to me in Messenger?
Yeah. Yeah, Messenger.
Hang on. I'm getting there. My phone's being.
No, I don't like Rush either, man.
Where are you, Tony? There you are.
Leonard, yes, it does suck. But that's what we do.
We suck?
Yes. Would Ramsey kick my ass in the kitchen? Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
probably. Okay, I'm going to give him that edge, right? I'm going to
Right.
give Deep Purple. Yeah.
This is what he did. Can you see it?
Turn it sideways.
Wait. Which way? You see it?
No, go turn the phone sideways.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. So, there you go. There's Bottle Rocket. She sits right now with a full white vinyl roof. ZZ Top, Noted Head, no. Some old Sabbath would be okay, but it's too cliche, man. It's too much cliche.
Play some Talking Heads.
Some Talking Heads would be good. Talking Heads.
Can't think of a Talking Heads song?
Not that I would not that's good enough for Zero to spin in there. No. Bob Seger. Oh man. That fucking song, that one song that he fucking does about the, you know, being on the fucking highway, being on the road and being in the fucking bathroom and all this other shit. I hate that motherfucker. I hate that song. On the road again, whatever the fucking name of the song is. You know, get out of the business, okay? So you can't stand being on the fucking road. Oh, it's so much of a hassle being a motherfucking rock star. You know, go work in a fucking assembly line. Go work in a fucking warehouse, you fucking prick. Oh, being on the road, being a rock star is so hard. Fuck you, jerk off.
Is that how you feel about it?
Okay, yes, that's how I feel about it.
All right.
Stranglehold. There you go. Zero. All right, so we'll do some Nuge tonight, man.
I don't like doing life during wartime. That's a good song.
Oh, no. Stranglehold, man. Stranglehold.
Ari, I agree with you.
All right, well, I don't know. Go with Uncle Kathy. Or my vote is for Stranglehold, but Life During Wartime, Ari and Kathy want that. So Zero. It's your call, brother, man. Turn the page. Yeah, that's the fucking song. Fuck you, jerk off. It's so hard being a rock star. Oh, I have long hair. Oh, they call me names. Oh, fuck you. Go join the fucking army, you fucking prick.
He was just enjoying repeating himself. Seeger sung a Chevy commercial. Did he?
I don't care what he did. He's a jerk off.
All right, you don't like Bob Seger. Okay.
No. Grand Funk Railroad. Yeah, that's some good shit. Oh, wait. How about something like the fucking the Grassroots, right? Or the Guess Who, right? Something from those guys.
Ross Racing says my friend and I are cleaning up some cylinder heads while watching this.
Nice.
Best rant ever. It's a make you cry song.
Yeah, I don't like shit that makes you cry.
Tell us how you really feel.
I have very limited emotions. You know what I'm saying? I have happy. I have hungry. I have ecstatic.
Hungry isn't an emotion.
I have rage. That's the range of emotions that I generally fucking have. Cherry Bomb by the Runaways. Please, yeah, that's another one. That's another good one. So you guys got some good. You guys got some good suggestions here.
See that Roadrunner you built? Awesome shit. Which Roadrunner? The one that we never take out?
Surfing Birdman. How can you know?
John?
You can never. She's scarred for life with that song because of Pink Flamingos. She can never. Every time she hears Surfing Bird, she goes like she gets all cringy and shit.
Don't do it, John. Cindy Lauper.
I like Cindy Lauper. She was cool.
Let's see. Tony, that new cam going into Bottle Rocket, make sure you use the correct oil pump drive gear.
The small block Mopar has a bearing, a front a thrust plate for the cam. So the cam actually can't walk back and forth. The reason why you have to use a bronze drive gear on a roller cam on some engines, like for instance the small block Chevy, the big block Mopar, any of those, right? You have to use the special drive gear, and you got to use a cam button at the front, because those engines, the taper of the lobes is what keeps the cam in place. So, but the small block Mopar has a thrust plate that keeps the cam from walking back and forth. So you on the small block Mopar, you don't need the drive gear, and you don't need the cam button.
What was that song that William Shatner did? Common People?
Yeah, that was good too. Yeah.
Good song.
Yeah.
Common People by William Shatner.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
That is a good song. Zero, are you there?
He's there. Hey Tony, I'm debating whether to go with an aftermarket carb style rig system on my 302 Mustang. It has a carb on it right now. I want to do this because during cold weather it runs lean.
Huh? What?
I'm debating whether to go with an aftermarket carb style rig system on my 302 Mustang. It has a carb on it right now.
Okay.
I want to do this because during cold weather it runs lean.
He wants to do an aftermarket what?
Carb style rig system?
Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what a carb style rig system is.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I could be.
What's my thoughts on a 67 Coronet 500 4 doors a hot rod? I love 4 doors, man. I love 4 doors. I don't count doors, man. I don't count doors. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds by Shatner. That's a little bit much. But Common People by Shatner was like fucking brilliant. Yeah.
How about Slim Whitman?
Nah.
No? Remember the Slim Whitman commercials used to be on all the time?
We have 327 people on.
That's a lot of
327 of the finest people on earth, right there, right here in this list. Thank you all for being here. Except for you guys who want me to play Bob Seger. You are not the finest people on earth.
They're fine. They're fine.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Hey kids, great thumbnail for the stream. Has Tony beat anyone up yet? No.
Not yet. Come on by.
He's not.
Come on by and bring your best fucking game.
He's such a cupcake. Oh my God. He's like the most diplomatic person you'd ever meet. Like, unless you really do something.
That's right. Fuck Bob Seger.
Oh, would you stop?
Well, yeah, you gotta be diplomatic first. You know, you gotta be cool first. You know, and try to work it out. And then, you know, when you come to that point where it can't be worked on anymore, random violence is the only answer.
UTG don't play.
Night Moves. Yeah, there's another sappy fucking bullshit song. So he got laid in his fucking car. Big fucking deal.
Is that what that's about?
Yeah.
I never even listened to it. I know I've heard it, but never paid attention.
BTO, Taking Care of Business. That's a good song, definitely.
Oh, Richard Lincoln, watching the two finest people.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard. I don't know about that.
Thank you, Carl. Is the 426 Hemi overrated? In some respects, yes.
Miles says, "What's up, Uncle Tony from South Carolina?"
What's going on, man?
Let's see. What's your opinion of Tesla and Elon Musk? We were just talking about this.
You know, it's all fucking hype. It's all bullshit. If it wasn't for government subsidies, both to build the cars and government subsidies to buy the cars, it would be fucking absolutely nowhere. They're over teched, over everything. They run good. I ain't gonna take that away from them, you know, but it's silly. The whole Tesla EV thing is just silly. I can't waste my fucking mental space on that.
Thank you. Visiting New York soon. Any good food places to check out that might be still around?
Bro, it's been so
much good
long.
food.
Yeah.
What part of New York are you going to?
Bet you were a Bruce Springsteen fan. Some of his stuff is really good. Some of it is fucking unlistenable. But like the earliest shit, like the first album or two was fucking epic, just amazing.
Yeah,
and then he jumped the shark like Born to Run, and it was just all downhill from there.
Look, Heavy, thanks for putting up with ADD Tony all these years.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, I love that fucking song.
The energy grid cannot handle the EV cars.
No.
Will coronavirus make me faster?
Yes. Yes.
Do you feel like we do?
Oh, Peter Frampton.
Yeah. Ever meet Jungle Pam?
Yes.
Do you like Bob Dylan?
Yes.
Atsir says, I'm concerned about handing some dude a 10-second card just because it's dangerous.
Say that again now?
I'm concerned about handing some dude a 10-second card just because it's dangerous.
10-second card is dangerous?
Tesla is like the supreme brand. No one has ever convinced me why they need to exist.
Coming 6-0, ready to toe. You watch like hockey. No, man.
You don't watch hockey?
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't get any like the whole sports ball thing. I don't get. Yeah, I do cars. You know what I'm saying? I do cars. Heap, Uriah Heep.
I just now saw that thumbnail you posted for this video. Tony's doing karate.
Yeah.
Right?
Because my granddaughter does karate.
Yeah.
So I got to learn karate.
If you could set every copy of one song on fire, what would it be?
If I could. That Twat Fest. What the fuck is the name of that song with Bob Seger?
I hate that word.
Oh, please. Yeah, I hate that song. In the 70s, did you jack the rear end of your car up and paint the rear end white? I still paint everything white underneath like cars, but no, I never jacked the rear end up. I always went the other way. My front ends were always a little bit higher.
What's up, Anthony Perna? Let's see.
I ran a metal coffee house. It wasn't metal. It was more punk. We did some metal, but it was mostly punk.
Did you have a rant? Yeah, Tony had a rant.
Yeah. Elizabeth Bartels. Hi, Liz.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, that was a good song. I remember that. How's the Italian stallion doing? Pretty good. How are you doing, Scott? You're the one. How's your fucking head, man?
Yeah.
The Grind. Who's this Pentastar car that remembers The Grind? That was the name of my coffee. I had a bunch of coffee houses. They were called The Grind.
You? Just you, Tony?
Just me what?
We.
Do I like Alice Cooper? I thought Alice Cooper was the shit when I was like 9, and he was like, you know.
Oh my goodness. Could you explain the green at Cam?
Not here now. I can't. Do I run L6015 bias ply tires? Believe it or not, there's L6015 bias ply tires on the blue 68 Roadrunner that's in the garage. What about REO Speedwagon? I would rather have an ear infection. Ever raced Robert Moses Coastway? No. Can't say I did. Can't say I did. Iggy Pop. Yeah, some of his incarnations were okay. Let's see, Scott. It's a head. Healing up good. Saying a prayer for Mr. Lamchop. No, that's right, man. It's not bad stuff. It's a fact of life. It is what it is, you know. So, you know, we want to know how you're doing. Everybody who's familiar with you wants to know what you're doing. Keep us all updated, brother, man.
Joey says, this is crazy. I would have praised you for a Bob Seger fan.
Bob Seger. Fuck Bob Seger. Oh my God. I loathe Bob Seger. EOO. That was actually a good. ELO. That was a good. She loves ELO.
They were my favorite band.
I didn't like them in. There's a lot of stuff that I really didn't.
Really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I didn't like back in the day, and ELO was one of them, right? But actually, yeah, I hear this stuff today, and it's like, wow, that's really good. Who just said G.G. Allen? Please, what a train wreck he was. I was bouncing around New York at the same time that G.G. Allen was doing his thing. So that was crazy fucking shit.
Bob Seger or Bob Glidden? John Wilburn wants to know.
I'm not crazy about either, but Glidden has the advantage in that he's no longer with us.
Oh my God.
I hate you and you hate me. It was a catchy track. Yep. That was on Kill, Murder, Death, or something like that.
What plant was your Roadrunner built at?
I don't even know.
St. Louis?
Yeah, it's St. Louis. It would look like Danzig if I shaved my beard. I don't know.
No.
G.G. Allen killed himself? No, he OD'd. He OD'd in a bathtub, I think it was. And then they buried him in a fucking jockstrap. They buried him in a leather. They didn't embalm him. They didn't do anything. Because I remember, like, I didn't go to see this myself, but it was the talk of, like, you know, everything in the area back in the day. And they buried him. They didn't embalm him. They didn't do anything like that. They just let him sit around for like 3 fucking days. And then they had his wake. He was just dressed in a leather jacket and a fucking jock strap. He was all like decomposing and shit like that. G.G. Allen, you know, go baby, go.
Uncle T don't like Bob Glidden. Please elaborate.
I had an issue with Glidden years ago when I was doing magazines.
It was an interview fiasco.
It was an interview fiasco, exactly.
Tony kind of looks like Bob Seger.
No.
No?
No.
Loving the carb videos.
Nice. We're going to do more.
Okay.
Seeger or Liberace? Liberace. I thought Liberace was actually pretty cool.
Tony having trouble making...
Just because he was so far out there, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I like people who are out there, right? Liberace was way out there.
Tony, having trouble making my manual choke work right on my 650 DP. Just bends the cable when I try to push it off. What can I do?
Just bends the cable when you try to push it? Jeez, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Favorite alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks?
I mean,
don't even know.
No, favorite alcoholic drinks?
I like water.
I like
tea, unsweet tea.
I like you know, for alcoholic, I like stouts. I like chocolate stouts, imperial stouts. I like anything that's like really fucking dark and chewy. And non-alcoholic drinks, I like the lemon lime seltzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seltzer's good. I don't like any alcohol drinks really.
Oh, and Tang. I love Tang. Yeah, if I had to pick
Astronaut
if I had to pick
drink.
my favorite drink, it would be Tang.
Where can we read the Glidden interview? I always like Glidden.
It was an issue of Drag Racing Illustrated that I did like
Was it in
30
that?
something years ago.
Drag Racing Illustrated?
Drag Racing
No.
Action, Drag Racing. I don't know what was that name of the magazine?
It was in the CXK magazine.
No, it was Harris.
Sure?
Yeah,
Okay, it
possibly.
was in Harris magazine? I don't know which one.
Do they still make Tang? Yeah, they make Tang.
Yeah, I buy it all the time. What about Kenny Bernstein?
What about him?
I don't know. You never had a run-in with him.
No, I never had any dealings with him at all.
No.
Street Strip Supercar magazine. Man, this guy knows all this stuff.
That's it.
Yeah. Was it in that? I thought it was
think
in
it
a Drag
was in
Racing magazine. It could have been in that. I don't even fucking know. You have a 50-year-old jar of Tang. Nice.
I have an old Street and Strip Supercar.
Zero. You have a great
T-shirt.
night, brother man. Drag Racing Illustrated. Paul Cabazzola has that.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I like Prince? Not really, but I mean, I again, see, I like people who are out there, and Prince was like way the fuck out there. So I'm not a big fan of his music, but I liked who he was. You know, does that make any sense?
Have you ever mixed Tang with Sprite? It's really good.
Tang with Sprite? No, no. I've had Tang and vodka. Tango. That will fuck you up.
I think John Force is a riot. What about Uncle T?
Yeah, I'm a riot too.
I don't think that's what he meant.
My friend has a 67 Barracuda Notch, original 273. Should he keep the motor, go bigger? What's he doing with the car? If it's a driver, you know, just like keep the 273. They're awesome. I wouldn't swap. I got a 273 in my 67 GT, and I wouldn't swap that engine out for anything. I love that thing.
Well, Vinegar's is all about stuck rings and a Dodge 325 Poly.
It might not. I couldn't tell you for sure. 4Tracks is back. 7 cash, Mo money, 3 or 4-speed auto for street strip toy. A 4-speed with an overdrive is always better for a street strip thing, you know, because you're gonna get to drive it. So, you know, a 700 R4, 200 R4 would depend on your power level, you know, is probably your best bang for the buck. Tang and vodka, they used to actually sell it in a bottle when I was a kid. And we used to do a lot of excessive drinking and shit like that. That was like, there was a choice, like you had Mad Dog 2020 and you had Tango, right? And they used to sell it in a fucking liquor store. And it was back in like the 70s. So like you could be like 16 years old and just go to a liquor store and buy whatever the fuck you wanted. Those were the days, you know.
Crazy. So when you see you at Carlisle, Nick.
Yes. Oh, it's Nick. What's going on, brother man? Good to see you.
We'll be there. You gonna bring him a Slant 6?
Nick, yeah, I'd like to bring you a Slant 6. Let me see what I got laying around. I got right now. I have one engine that's on the stand that I need, and I have a core that I need for a different car. But let me dig around enough. If I come up with a Slant, I'll run it up to Carlisle and give it to you.
Here's a question for you. Hey, Uncle Tony, my friend has a 1967 Barracuda notchback with original 273.
Yeah, I just answered that.
Oh, you
yes,
did?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
I'm sorry.
yes.
See, I'm not paying attention. Oh.
Have you built a straight 8? No.
If you had to have a C-body, 1968 300 or 1974 Sport Fury, and why?
I would go with the 70 Sport Fury because those giant fuselage C-bodies are just too much, man.
Okay. Let's see.
Race at Detroit Dragway? No. Tony, I'm a good man. No, Nick, you're a good man. You are awesome, man.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Seriously, I watch all your videos. I see the way you interact with your people, and you are 10,000%, brother, man. That's, by the way, anybody who doesn't know, that's Nick from Nick's Garage. And if you haven't gone over there, if you're not familiar with it, go over there, check him out. Nick is 10,000%. Upgraded my Slate 6 to a 2-barrel Holly and a 2 1/4 inch exhaust. Wait, I hope I'm not chasing my tail. No, actually, the 2-barrel and that 2 1/4 inch exhaust, the exhaust makes a big difference. You'd be surprised. Yeah, go for it. That works good, Jeff. Kurt, thank you so much, Kurt. I'm keeping it up.
Okay, Tony, starting to get out of my auto wheelhouse, and I'm dabbling a little into import stuff. What generation of Honda is okay to start with to learn?
I'm not familiar enough with the nuances of those Hondas. I do love the early Civics. 77. When did they start bringing them? 76. It was not the 600s. The Civic. Those are awesome, and those early Accords. Those are awesome too. I would definitely, if I myself was going to go into the Honda thing, that's where I would look. I would look at mid to late 70s Civics and Accords.
Everybody's saying Nick is awesome. Yes,
Nick is awesome. Nick has got probably the most professional channel on YouTube. It's funny too because we just slam this stuff together. You know what I mean? It's quick, let's do a video.
Sometimes to edit, he's oh, get it up. So I do the quickest stuff, and it's go, it's gotta go.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got 348 people on here. I swear to God, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can edit them nicely.
Listen, I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna let you guys in on my socks, right? Okay. So it's this is how it happens. This is how it happens. I wake up, right? Do my thing, and then I check the analytics on the channel, okay? And the analytics shows you how many views you got the day before. And in order for us to pay the bills, we need approximately 25,000 views every day, right? I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys the God's honest truth, right? So we need about 25,000 views a day to keep the bills paid,
to keep it
right? So I don't have to actually work for a living, so we could do this, right?
We do work, definitely.
So if I see that there's let's say we only have 20,000, even worse, like 18,000 views, right? The day before, I go to Kathy in a panic. I'm hurry up, we gotta do a video. We gotta do a video right now. And she's like, what? I'm not ready to do a video. No, we gotta do a video right now. Our analytics are in the fucking toilet, right? We gotta do a video. And so
I'll be into panic with things like this all the time.
Yeah.
He gets very dramatic.
Because we gotta keep the beast fed. The YouTube beast has to be fed. So it's hurry up, we got to do a video. What do you want to do a video on? I don't know. Let me think of a video real quick, right? I swear to God, this is how it happens. It's an everyday occurrence.
You have them planned out. You know which ones you want to do.
So
you get up in the morning and you'll think them out, and then you'll say, well, we're going to do this one tomorrow and this one after that.
Yeah, but it never works out like that. It doesn't work out until I look at the analytics and see that it's gone in the toilet. And it's then I panic. I'm quick, we got to make a video.
But it doesn't always go in the toilet.
So honestly, right?
It's pretty steady.
Half the videos that you 3/4 of the videos that we do that you see are done in a panic mode. It's oh shit, we need the bump for the day. We got to get the views up for the day. So that's when you see one of our videos and I'm looking that's why. Because oh shit, we're gonna be broke. Jeff King sent us $20.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff King is a king among men. You are awesome, sir. Thank you so much. Do another video with Paige and take a month of March off.
No,
we didn't make a lot of money with that. Believe it or not.
Didn't. That was the lowest CPM video that we had.
Yeah, that only had a $4 CPM.
No, 2. When it was going viral,
it's up
CPM. If you go online and you look at a lot of the viral videos, they don't have high CPMs. I don't know why that is. I guess maybe they're just don't.
Luna, I can't see that kind of viewership. Yeah, you'll get it, brother. You just got to keep at it. You just got to keep at it. Dave, you got to go. Keep throwing stuff in angry confusion. My life is all about angry confusion. What does he take on the 451 RB design? No, 451 B stroker, not RB.
Jeff sent $10. A tribute to Lamchop. Love that guy.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I need to team up with other YouTube car guys. Other YouTube car guys, they don't want to talk to me.
What?
They don't want to. They don't want
to. Nick just talked to you.
That's true. Yeah, we have Nick, right?
Too bad he's so far away.
Scott Speed Shop said,
Oh.
"Thank you. You didn't, bro.
Scott.
Don't do that. Come on. You're doing this shit too. You're trying to come on."
Bottle rocket paint prep video.
Oh, when we get to it, which is gonna be way down the road. Let's get that car running right first.
What is your take on the Mopar 451 stroker engine?
They're great as long as you build it with the short rod. You build it with the long rod, and you're just pissing in the wind. You build it with the short rod, and you got a little torque monster going on.
Oh, Mike, thank you. Thanks always, guys. Thank you, Mike.
Mike who?
Mike Johnson.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Fishing or racing? I don't get fishing. I don't.
I like fishing.
Yeah, I can't. If I throw something in the water and that shit don't jump on the hook within like 45 seconds, I am done.
Living dream. I'd love to see a bodywork video. I suck at that.
I suck at it too. Yeah, I do body work. I do very bad body work. I paint cars. I do terrible paint jobs. So yeah, I mean, you know what? As we go forward and I learn new skills with the body work, yeah, we'll probably do body work videos also.
We could do videos on paint tricks.
Yeah,
we could do that. Tony Kathy, I hit 392. I'm gonna owe you smoked tang and unsweet tea and a damn dinner too. ACC Garage. Okay, good. Your subs went up. Awesome.
Nice. Let's get ACC to over 400 subs tonight, guys. If you haven't subbed to ACC Garage, go over there and sub now. Yes. Mopar Den, thank you, sir.
Money for UT's Mopar Mania and Uncle Kathy's great email communication.
Finally, her superb email communications
have
been recognized. That's awesome.
Maybe your body work sucks because you don't have the right brush.
You know, by the way, Scott Speed Shop also. If you guys haven't subbed to Scott Speed Shop, go over there, check him out. Right? We have so many good channels that are represented right here. You guys, you know, seriously, right? Anybody here who's got a channel, put your link in there, speak up. Let's get some of our people over here. There's 356 people on here right now. Get some of them over at your channels and let them check your shit out. What do you say your channel sucks, Scott? Jetted, Scott. Jed, why do you say your channel sucks? It's good. I have an old Quadrajet with the inline fuel filter and a fuel filter cut between the lines. It was like this before I got it. Can I do it with the inline or should I use both? No, you just use the internal one. And honestly, if you don't use the internal one, it'll force past. I've had this happen where people will bypass the internal or not use that little rubber stop thing that they put in those filters, right? And it'll push past the needle and seat. ACC subscribe. Look at you guys. Yeah, absolutely. Are you guys going to the Mopar Nationals now?
No, you're not. You're back.
You going to get tobacco?
No, you need me to?
We're out.
Yeah.
We're completely out.
I can do it.
Oh my God. Well, there's enough for one. All right. What's my opinion on a Wankel? They're cool. They're neat. I don't have any practical experience with them, but I mean, I love what the Australian guys do with them. They got some insane rotary shit. If you guys want to see some like first class insane drag racing, right? Check out the Australian rotary guys. Like just off the chain, the coolest stuff you'll ever fucking see. Andy, speaking of rod lengths, watch the new video on Engine Masters. Dyno test didn't show any difference in power between short or long rods. You will not see a difference in peak power. Peak power is not a matter of rod length. Although piston speed does kind of enter into the equation, but power is more of a factor of air moving in and out of the engine. The difference between a long rod and a short rod is how the engine applies torque. The short rod motor, because there's more angularity to the rod, pushes on the crank a few degrees sooner, right? So what happens is you would see it, let's say, in a torque converter. Let's say you got a 3,500 RPM converter, right? Just for the sake of just pull numbers out of my ass. It'll hit the converter harder with the short rod, right? It'll give you the effect of having a looser converter with the short rod. Yeah, babe.
It's Joe's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday.
Oh, Joe. Joe who? It's Joe's birthday.
Joe's mama's.
Happy birthday, Joe. Happy birthday.
All right, I'm done. Do you need anything else?
No, that's what I can think of.
Can you read?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I gotta piss.
I think you can do it.
Hellfish, what's going on, brother man? Hellfish. I had this guy trolling me, Brian Cabral, and it was like,
Did you
and he
ever
wrote,
come back to me?
well, he's being nice to me.
He's being nice.
Yeah. The Hellfish was like my favorite troll. Shake my head, right? But right, shake my damn head. I love you guys. You know, and I really do. I swear to God, I fucking love you guys. We need another marathon. Oh my God, please. Fuck Brian. No, Brian. No, Brian's okay. That's all right. Look, I enjoy the trolls. I swear to God. I know, like it pisses people. Like, okay, I don't like the trolls on here when we're trying to do a live feed, right? Because it gets in the way. A lot of you guys try to get in there and ask questions and make comments and stuff like that. So, so here, we got, Fubar and John and Ari, they keep the trolls like under control over here, right? But in the comments, I love the trolls. I get a kick out of it. So it's like, some people, oh, he's trolling you. That's cool. It means you're successful. If you get people who are trolling you, it means you're doing good. Turbo, supercharger, or nitrous? Do you have a preferred power adder? I mean, my favorite power adder of all time is nitromethane, and that works really good with a blower. But as far as if I had to pick out of those three, nitrous. I like the idea of nitrous. I like that it's simple. I like that it doesn't affect the car. I like that it doesn't take up a lot of space. I like that it doesn't take, there's not a lot of maintenance or things to worry about. It doesn't take any power. It doesn't create any fucking extra heat. Nitrous is like the perfect additive to the internal combustion engine. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch up here. Let me shit if you. What's the secret, Chris? Okay, Lunar is just explaining what he's got going over there. It's Nick Gurr's birthday. Nick, happy birthday, Nick Gurr. Hellfish, I gotta piss in the worst way. But Uncle Kathy just ran around a block to get cigarettes. So it's like it would just be like dead air here for So I'll wait till she gets back. I'll hold it. I'll just move around like this until she gets back. I wish nitrous wasn't so expensive. Cost a front over 10 pounds per bottle. Yeah, well, around here it's about $5.50 a pound. But there are ways to get around that. You go get a mother bottle, and if you're gonna burn, which is what we're gonna do eventually. We're gonna set up our own nitrous thing here eventually. We got so many other things going on right now, but we are gonna set up our own. We'll get a mother bottle and all of that, and Because I think at that price you could do it for like $250 a pound or thereabouts. I got to look into that a little bit further. But I mean, you got to realize that nitrous oxide is used all the time, everywhere, right? It's oh, thank you, Spin. Nitrous is used. I mean, like literally, it's such a common gas. It's just we get bent over because we're using it for for automotive application. Okay, where are we? It's not a fan. I don't. Okay, I'm trying to catch up here. I'm sorry. Trying to remove. Just picked up a 965 Malibu. Just picked up a 65 Malibu SS with the original 6-cylinder. Put it in a 283 or a 33. What's the matter with the original 6? What's the matter with the original 6? Is it a nice, clean, original car? I would keep the 6. It's a novelty. It's fun. They purr as you go down the street. They're just such a happy little fucking engine. The straight 6s. But I mean, if I would put. If you're bent on putting a V8 in it, I mean, again, see, it depends on the car. If it's a clean original car, I would put a 283 in it and try to make it as factory as possible. If it's a hot rod type of thing, then no, then definitely put the 350 in it. See, it just depends on what you got, what you're trying to do with it. The SS ever came with a 6 SS was a trim package. It was a sports trim package. It had nothing to do with the engine or the driveline. There were actually a lot of 6-cylinder and 283 2-barrel SS cars back in back in the day. Little Johnny's Garage. Just found your channel today. I think your videos are great. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. Well, carbs and nitro is different. You can't run nitro through a carb. You can run nitrous oxide with a carb, but nitromethane, no carburetor with nitromethane. Too much volume. You have to put too much liquid. You can't flow it through a carburetor. Tony, I've been reading into some companies creating new kits for older restorations. Drive-by-wire throttle plates with sensors. What do we say about these? Not for me, man. Not for me. Some people may, they're all over that stuff. They love it. I like to keep my machinery as simple as possible. As simple as possible. Now, if there was a distinct, absolute difference, like not a slight, okay, it starts a little easier, it idles a little smoother. If there was a distinct, if you were talking about like a 75 horsepower difference, right? Or something like that, then I would give some credence to those kits, to the EFI kits and the drive-by-wire and all this other shit, right? But unless it creates a major difference in order to justify the complication of the car, then I want to have nothing to do with it. Gene, you just got hooked and you're learning a lot. Well, good. Welcome to the family, man. I appreciate you coming along. My thoughts on burning valves or running short headers, no exhaust. That's a myth. Never happened. Hey, Tony, I'd like to hook you up with my contact at Jags. He can get you some sweet deals. Can I call you after the stream? Sure.
Let's see, call you.
Oh, I know. You have to send
an email.
Yeah, you have to send Kathy your phone number.
Where?
Uncle Kathy's Garage at gmail.com.
Uncle Tony's Garage.
Uncle Tony's Garage at gmail.com.
Uncle Kathy's Garage.
Mountain, Mississippi Queen. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Leslie West, man, right? Hey, Tony, what's the best cure for cap walk? Keep your engine out of detonation and the fucking caps won't walk. Oh, go drain this thing. Thank you. See, I held on it for so long they didn't have to go. But now I got to go. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a leak. Yeah, you got to.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Maggie's there.
Maggie's here. Hey, Maggie, come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Here, say hi to people. Look, there she is. It's Maggie, the Wonder Dog.
Go. Okay. It's Uncle Maggie, right? Uncle Maggie, say hi. Oh, where's that? No fighting. Oh. No fighting. They're gonna fight. Stop it. Be nice. All right. Has Uncle Tony ever had short hair? Yeah, he did. When I met him, it was short. For a long time, it was short. Would you guys stop? Need a pee bucket. We have one at the shop. No, we don't. We don't need that. Let's see. How did you guys meet? He had a 69 Charger, and my dad had a gas station. I used to work there when I was like 15, and he pulled in, and I was looking for a car because I wanted to work on a car. So I've been looking. I looked at a Mustang. I looked at a couple things, but they were all rotted out. And I saw that car, and I wanted to know if he wanted to sell it. So that's how we met. I tried to buy his car. Do I have a car I work on? Yeah, the 67 Charger. Most of them. He's back.
Yes. Oh.
Did you wash your hands?
No. I know, Steve. Nick was on here before. I'm going to try to run him up a slant 6 at Carlisle.
Is it possible that you can do a 6-pack on 225?
It's possible, but pointless.
Is the lighting changing here?
No.
You have to wash your hands.
With that slant 6 dart race car, I've done good in the 80s New York street scene. Probably, actually, probably it would. But I mean, we haven't run it, So it's like, on paper, everything is there. We got to see what it's going to do in real life.
Is there a fun for a guy Lamchop yet? Yeah, on his channel.
On his channel, yes.
What's with the whole uncle thing? I've only ever called one guy an uncle who wasn't one. Now I have an Uncle Tony, Kathy, Maggie, and I think I'm forgetting one.
Uncle Crystal.
What's with it? I don't know. It came up, and we were like, okay. And now everybody is uncle.
Why is it every time we do this live stream, it looks like I got a missing a tooth?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know. It's the lighting. Wait, my phone's cooking.
So we drift on the Caravan, the Wrecker, or Mrs. Landy. We're going to try to drift the Charger.
I can't read anything.
Why?
Because my phone's cooking.
Oh, we got...
No, not working.
Full bar of the axe, just dropped one. Yes, and Ari's got the link to Lamchops World there. Thank you, Ari.
Okay. And Uncle Chickens, yeah. Where did you get the painting behind you? I painted it. See you tomorrow, Christopher says.
See you tomorrow.
I sent you an email about the Jeds guys. Okay, thanks, Scott. I'll check it out when we're done. Why are you rolling your own?
Nobody else will roll it for me.
Love the painting. Thanks. Ever get tired of Hemi Orange? I just repainted my 400 blue because of it.
No, I never get it. I love Hemi Orange.
You do?
I love orange engines. I like the Chevy Orange, actually. It's got the little extra red in it.
Do you sell them or just paint for fun?
You do know, Friggle, there's a difference between street Hemi Orange and race Hemi Orange, right?
I used to sell them. I don't really paint anymore. Ari says I like the ugly yellow on my slant 6.
Yeah. Yellow is definitely a good color for the slant 6. Well, the Rust-Oleum The gloss red Rust-Oleum, the brush on stuff is like Chrysler Industrial Red.
What did gross horsepower refer to? That's a question.
Gross horsepower is at the flywheel, net horsepower is at the wheels.
Most expensive car you've owned?
I don't know.
A Mustang? Because you bought it new. So it was expensive at the
I mean,
time.
the most valuable car? I don't even fucking know. We've had a few winners. What's my opinion of BMW? Not my bag. I do like the old ones. Back in the day, my friend Igor had a 2002 TII that was an absolute blast to run around with. How's lovely Tennessee tonight? It's beautiful.
Really nice
it's like spring. Why is the door closed?
Oh, because they were going crazy outside.
Oh.
Barking.
How frequently does YouTube pay out? We get paid once a month.
Uncles, what do you think about a 63 Caddy DeVille? I'm contemplating buying one. I love the mystique behind it.
Early Caddies are beautiful, beautiful fucking cars. The problem is when there are so many parts. Like if you've ever had to fucking deal with like let's say like doing like a front end like front end sheet metal on one of those cars or anything like that. Like there's like 1,000 parts to the grill. There's just so many. They're very 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 intricate cars, and that makes them difficult to work with, expensive to work with. But I mean, if you've got the love for them, by all means, go for it. They're amazing cars. That was like those early 60s Cadillacs. People talk about 50s Cadillacs, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, okay, right? But Caddies, in my opinion, really came into their own 60, 61, 62, like right up to like 1969, 1970. That's like the golden age of fucking, the real, slick Caddies.
John Wilbur wants to know, is next week the remote live stream?
Yeah, I think we're going to try to do it next week, weather permitting.
Where are we going to be?
And depends on how much of a disaster Saturday at the track is going to be. It's like I don't know. We just gotta, we gotta see how it rolls.
Think it's going to be bad?
It could be really good. It could be really bad. It could go either way, and we're gonna find out.
Okay. Pete Segura is going to do the underside of my brother's 63 Impala in Rust-Oleum white.
Yeah.
On UTG. I think it's a great idea.
It is a great idea. I love it. Don't do it on anything that you're gonna drive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like Bottle Rocket. We didn't paint underneath the Bottle Rocket white because that car is going to hit the road. We were going to send Lamchop on power tour with it, but it's not going to happen now because he's sick. But yeah, if it's like a really limited use car, you're going to take it to the track. You're going to take it for shows and stuff like that. He's going to cruise on nice days. Yeah, man, paint it white underneath it, like it pops. It makes the car look like a fucking toy. There's nothing cooler than a white painted undercarriage and white painted wheel wells.
Are you going to be able to do Lamarosa rails on Monday night? That's tomorrow.
I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out there tomorrow and start getting acquainted with what goes on over there. I've seen it here on YouTube, but I got to see exactly, what happens in the real world.
Hey Tony, have you ever messed with a rotary engine? I'm seeing lots of those kicking butt.
I have not messed with one, no. But I do dig them. Like I was saying, like those Australian rotary cars are just off
really cool.
the chain. Off the chain.
We should get one. Wouldn't that be fun? What?
We can't get what we have done. What?
I know. It would just be fun though. Let's see. Time change next weekend, so show starts an hour earlier. Okay. Thanks for reminding me.
Tony, I've a rebuilt engine that fires when cranked, but won't run on its own. Cam and ignition timing are correct. What else should I look for? Did you run? I don't know what kind of ignition system you have. I don't know what kind of fuel system you have. I have no idea how the car is wired. I can't really answer that. I can't answer that.
Alistair Joseph. Hi, good evening, great stream. Do you have any advice on a 454 that backfires through the carb when switched off. Need some advice, please, please, please.
Backfires through the carb when switched off.
Yeah.
Geez, the only thing that could really give you something like that. Are you talking about running on? Like, is it dieseling after you shut it off? Or is it after you turn the key, it goes poof up to the intake? Because if that's the case, it's probably bad contacts in the ignition switch.
Have you done a point setup video?
Yeah, I think we did a point setup video. Yes.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
What are my thoughts on the 350, old 350 and the 455 rocket? The 350 is a great drive around motor, you know what I mean? Like a great cruiser motor, not much performance
No,
potential.
I'm really behind.
The 455 is a fucking torque monster, but don't spin it because those Oldsmobiles have the biggest main bearings in the business, and it's very hard to keep the oil satisfied down there. You build an old big block, you know, you're talking about a 5,800 RPM motor tops. And then you start running into issues with the size of those bearings and keeping everything happy down there.
Good night, Luna. You gotta go to bed.
Good night, Lunar.
Tony, what's wrong with the 502 Chevy?
I don't know what's wrong with it.
I don't know. Have you ever built a 496 from a 383? How did it run?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. Built a 496 out of a 426. That's a 5.8 stroker and a stock bore 426.
Besides vehicles, do you have a long-term project you're proud of?
Well, my watermelon. We're going to start on.
That's not a long-term project.
On our record-setting watermelon. We're going to go for the record is 350 pounds, 350.5 pounds. So we're going to go for.
We're not going to get a record.
You watch. Bullshit. Bullshit.
You have nothing you're proud of? No long-term projects you're proud of?
Oh God! You mean cars? UTG live from the track next week. Not a fucking prayer.
I'll do it. I'll put my phone up.
She'll do it, but no, I don't want to talk. If I'm at the track, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to do anything. I just want to focus on what we're doing with the car.
I'll put my phone on. I'll do it.
All right, so she'll do a live.
Talk to anybody.
Uncle Kathy will do a live.
I'll do a live.
Don't follow me around with the fucking. I don't want to be followed either.
I won't follow you. I'll go around the car.
That's fine.
I won't pinpoint it on you.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's not all about you.
I'm Uncle Tony.
It's not all about you. How good are 354 polyspherical heads?
ACC, man, don't be grateful for our generosity. You're working hard for it. We're just recognizing what you're doing. You know, you have 106 subscribers. Nice. Good night, brother, man.
You didn't answer my question.
What?
Oliver Roy has a question.
Yes, Oliver.
How good are 354 polyspherical heads?
You mean the Chrysler Spitfire? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh, John's throwing you shade. That watermelon will be the only thing progressing in your backyard.
I know that, John. I know that.
This is true.
I know that. No, now that we're out of the winter, we'll get progress going.
Okay.
Thanks for the chat today. Trying to get over putting my dog to sleep yesterday.
Oh, sorry, man.
Q can. Oh, bro, man, I'm so sorry about that. I can only imagine what that's like. Seriously. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Why does my truck idle good in part, but not in gear? It idles low in gear.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. It's timing right. Timing is really retarded. You may get that. Or carburetor adjustment. It's got to be in a carburetor adjustment someplace.
Brian says to plant your watermelons on mounds over top of coffee grounds, eggshells, and Epsom salt. You won't be disappointed.
Nice. Well, I saved that. Write that down. Write that down someplace.
I'll take a screenshot. I got it.
Rand Paul. Is that the Rand Paul? Is this really Rand Paul?
I don't know.
Ron Paul's son?
I doubt it. He's not going to be watching you.
Why? How do you know? He might be a car guy. I don't know. Have I ever run alcohol? No. I went straight from gasoline to nitromethane and skipped over the whole alcohol thing.
Good night, Gonzo 59.
Good night, Gonzo. Feel better, brother, man.
You need a cooking video from Uncle Tony. I want to watch utensils fly around the kitchen.
I've been telling her I want. Okay, once this thing has run its
Okay,
course,
you don't know how to cook. I
fuck
love you.
I will
You
learn
do
it.
not
Listen
know
to
how
me.
to cook.
Once this Uncle Tony's garage thing
doesn't
has
know how
run
to
its
cook.
course, I want to show on the Food Network. Period. The end. I
Show
want.
on the Food Network?
I want to show on the Food Network. I want to be on the Food Network.
You don't know how to cook.
That's. You know what? That's a technicality that we don't need to fucking deal with. Do I know how to eat?
You know how to eat.
All right. Well, there you go. This is what we need. Okay.
I'm on my phone again. Dad, you gotta read. I'm cricket.
You got no room to talk about languishing. Yeah, I know, John. Love this. Okay. Well, the Swiss cheese dart, the Slate 6 that we're building now is for the Swiss cheese dart. The motor that's in the Swiss cheese dart. Here's what happened with this. We were going to run it. We were going to try to get it out last year. I started it and it poured a bunch of antifreeze out of the exhaust, which means that it's either got a bad head gasket or a crack in the head or something. But it was like, okay, there's no sense in dicking around with this thing. So then we started building the motor that's in there now. So that's where we're at with that. Bottle Rocket has got to take the priority right now. As soon as Bottle Rocket is like running and doing its thing, which next Saturday we're taking it to the track, then we'll move on to the Slate 6, and that thing in the backyard will run. And it's going to get Swiss cheesed even more. I've got to get about 20 pounds out of that car. So, and it's going to be fun trying to find 20 pounds to take out of that thing.
We have paint for it as well. We have paint it.
Yeah. So yeah, we got paint for it. It's going to be gold. So yeah, so we got there's a lot to come. There's a lot to come. Just got to be patient. You know what I mean? We're just the two of us working on this shit. There's no, there's no crew. You know what I mean? There's no crew. There's nothing. Okay. There's nothing. There's dogs. All right. It's dogs, and they're not much of a help. So all of this stuff gets done as fast as we can. You know what I mean? It's not like, like Cletus. You know what I mean? Cletus has got a whole tribe. There's like fucking 20 people surround Cletus, and shit gets done, right? Us, no, it's just us. We do what we can with our hands and our, we could lose the brakes. Yeah, well, I mean, there's minimal brakes in there now. They're 9-inch drums, and I did actually consider having wooden drums made for the back of the car.
I can't.
Well, you laugh, but that's something that they did back in the.
I used to do it. I know. I've seen them. Wooden drum brakes. I get it. I've seen them. You're not making wood brakes. What fuel did drag racers have horror stories about? Pork chops.
Drag racers will have a horror story about every fuel. Every fuel creates fucking turmoil and fucking.
John Wilburn says he'll help crew when he's down. Nice.
All right, that's cool.
Nice.
We don't need a crew. We need people to work on these fucking cars here. We get to the track.
That's why nobody comes near us, because they're like, they're gonna make us work.
Yep, that's the truth.
That's why we have no friends. They're gonna make us work. They have too much going on. Stay away from them.
What was Kathy's lifetime hobby? Cars. Uncle Kathy is a very good artist. Very good artist. What do I think of VW in general? I think that anything that Volkswagen has built in the last 20 years is fucking vile. Okay, you can't work on the shit. On the flip side, the Beetles, the Karmann Ghia, absolute perfection. I love those cars. I love them. I wish I had more room. I wish I had more time. I wish I had more money, because I would have a couple of bugs hanging around. I love those cars. Uncle Tony, do you have any Italian meat sauce secrets that you could share with us? I do understand a family secret. I could share the secrets, but then I got to send a crew to break your legs right afterwards. So no, we can't do that.
You don't know how to make meat sauce.
Okay. Used to be hard to tell if a person was on fire. Generally, when I've been on fire, there's no mistaking that that I'm on fire. I don't know what you mean by that.
Alcohol.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, they'd be the guys jumping around, right? You can always tell, like when we saw like the 8500, right? And they'd be you see the pit crew, and there's like one guy just like jumping around and shit. Well, that's the one who's on fire. Harry, all right, yeah, no problem, Harry. You don't have to go out. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna. No secrets tonight. Jed, yeah, absolutely, man. I want a cooking channel. You know, doesn't necessarily. I just want a channel on the Food Network.
You don't want to cook.
Listen, Oh no, what happened?
Did you lose it?
Okay, it wants to remind me later. Okay, remind me later. It wanted to restart the computer.
When are we doing more Ask Uncle Tony videos?
As soon as Uncle Crystal is freed up. She's got a lot of stuff going on right now. So maybe a few days, maybe a week, but we'll get another one up there. Jed is going to totally fund our Food Network channel.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Are you cooking or am I cooking?
Am I going to do a live feed from the track? You do not want to meet me at the track.
I'm doing it.
You don't want to talk to me at the track. You don't want to.
I'll do it. You won't talk, but
I won't talk. I'm not going to. Yeah, if I'm at the track, I don't want to fucking do anything except focus on what's got to be done. It's just like if I'm working on a car. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want a camera around. I just want to focus on the job that I'm doing.
He's going to give me lots of dirty looks, right?
Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Stay away from me.
I don't mind being in the background. That's fine. I can be in the background. Just stay the fuck away from me.
You're crazy.
Uncle Tony's cooking with gas. What's the lighting effects in the living room? It's a ceiling fan.
Oh, yeah. You should race Nick sometime in his 70 Challenger with your Slant 6 Dart.
Oh, he'd make me eat my lunch. That's not fair.
Why is it not fair?
Because Nick is he knows what he's doing.
Oh. And he has like people that work for
him. He has people work
and
for
help him.
Yeah.
That's because people like Nick.
Do I prefer watching drag racing or dirt racing or like sprint cars? I don't watch anything. I am the world's worst spectator. I don't want to see it on TV. I don't even want to see it live. You know, I'm a pit dweller. I'm a garage dweller. You know what I mean? And I'm a pit dweller. And you know, I only really, you know what I'm saying? Like the only time I'm interested in what's going on the track is when I'm involved in something that's on the track. Other than that, I just you know, stay home.
How's the Ram Charger?
It's just sitting there. I gave it a little love the other day. I had the DA sander out, so I started taking off some of that dead paint on the hood, and it was all flaky and everything else. But you know, I just gave it about 3 square feet of love, and then you know, but just to show it, hey, I haven't forgotten about you. I got other things going on. You got to show your machinery love. Honestly, even if you're not working on it, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's like down the road, you still got to show your machinery love. Because the shit knows, right? The shit fucking knows. I don't know how it knows, but it does know. So you got to show, you know, even if it's a project that's just sitting there in the backyard, you know, it's just like, you got to show it some love. Just go over there and like clean some of the dirt off of it, or like, you know, or polish up a little piece of fucking, you know, chrome on it, or do something, but you got to show it some love. And then, you know, trust me on this. I can't explain it, but it's real.
Have you ever messed with diesels?
No, I've not messed with diesels.
We can do a cook night, you and me, Tony.
Yeah, we did a cook-off, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, I won.
Oh, when we had the coffee house, Uncle Kathy and I had a couple of cooking wars, actually. Tony, better cam company, Crane or Comp? Whichever one gives me the better deal is the better cam company.
Oh, Tony.
Whoever gives me the cheapest fucking parts is the one I'm with. You know what I mean?
It's not true. You know that's not true.
No, it is true.
That is not true. Let's see.
Harry's smoking a cigar in his stationary dart.
Yeah, we've all been there,
yeah.
Right? When is UTG cooking channel starting up? Oh man.
Yeah, see, I want this. Cooking with Uncle Tony. I'm telling you. Actually, there's and I even sent them a message. Actually, I didn't even tell you about this.
What?
There's a couple of chicks and a guy or two that do a food tasting thing called the 2 cent chicks. and they do food reviews, right?
Oh, those people in Nashville?
People in Nashville.
Yeah.
So I commented on one of the videos. I says, I love your channel. I'd love to do a collab with you. And they responded, do you do food stuff? Right? I said, no, we just do cars. But I eat. You know what I mean? I'm an eater. Right. So I gave them your contact. I said,
Oh, okay.
drop Uncle Kathy. So I may actually be doing a collaboration with a fucking food channel here in fucking Nashville. So we got to see how that right? That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh, they're the ones that reviewed that burger with the cheese.
Oh
right
God,
on top.
yeah, I know.
That was not good. No.
Open a welded diff. Oh, weld that shit up, man. Well, it depends. If it's a daily driver, I just leave them open. Because I mean, like all I care about is honestly my daily driver. I just care about gas mileage. I just like give me some fucking gas mileage. So I just leave them alone. Like the 273, the GT, that just has an open 7.25 in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if the shit's gonna go, I weld up the spiders.
Paper Sack says, Uncle Tony, thank you so much for the help with Hughes cam recommendations. It's off the chain.
Oh, nice. Now, here, James is on there. When does your garden channel start? James, right here, baby. Right there. You see that? You see that? Okay. I am growing the world's biggest watermelon this year in this backyard right here. I am going for the record. It's 320 something pounds, 350 something pounds.
Yeah,
we're going to beat it.
Pounds.
So there's the seeds. There's this monster thing. They're supposed to start at 200 pounds. I don't care if I got to radiate this thing. I don't care if I don't care what I got to do to it. I'm going for the record. The current record is held by some guys in Sevierville, East Tennessee. We're going to show them what us Middle Tennessee watermelon growers are all about.
You're not a watermelon grower.
I am now. There's the fucking seeds right there. I am a watermelon grower. So
Tony.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So James, yeah, where's your gardening channel? Very sorry to hear about Lamchops. So are we.
We all are.
We all are.
Send your good thoughts his way, man.
You're welcome, Montana native.
You guys are awesome.
Brian says, take his advice and you'll be the new record holder.
Yeah, Uncle
Extra
Kathy's.
salt, coffee. I already have the eggshells. See, look, I started saving them. See?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
started
nice.
saving them.
Nice. Eggshells. We're ready. We're ready to go with eggshells.
Yeah, we're starting. This is serious. Let's see. What's your recipe for sausages cooked in 2050 oil, fries cooked in auto trans food, and deep fried spuds in rear end oil?
Yeah. Next.
Next.
Yeah, Brock grows medicine.
Chickens. Now what's next? Pigs, goats, alpacas? No.
I'd like some goats. I would like some goats.
I don't like goats. I don't want goats. I'd get a horse.
Green Acres is the place to be. That was my favorite show.
It was his favorite
that
show.
Still is my favorite show.
He loved that show.
I love that show. Green Acres was fucking awesome. Best show in the history of television.
We must maintain tactical watermelon supremacy.
Middle Tennessee, man. I'm telling you, representing Middle Tennessee.
Steven says, as a Canadian, Uncle Tony, you better beat Nick because Quebec isn't a part of Canada.
Who's pitting me against Nick? Nick is going to clean my clock. He's going to spank me like a little fucking girl. So good. No good. No good. No bueno.
No bueno?
Brian Biller, he loves Green Acres. Green Acres was the shit.
Yep, Eddie Albert. Creekside Garage. Thank you. Any tips for a guy taking his car to the track for the first time? No experience.
Watch what we do at Lamchop and Bottle Rocket because he has no experience. He's never been down the track. So that's all a big part of the whole Bottle Rocket experience is that he's never been down the track. So pay attention next Saturday when we go out and run it. What advice can I give you? Off the top of my head, do not try to rotate the earth. Do not try to do anything except the first time get used to it, right? Just don't even try to do a burnout. Just drive around the water. You know what I'm saying? Take your time staging. Pay attention to the guys at the starting line because they'll help you. You know what I'm saying? They'll show you where to be. And then your first run, just drive the car like as if you're getting on the interstate. You know, just don't try to beat it up. Just drive it out there nice and easy, and then slowly you build up. You know, because what happens is the thing about drag racing, people don't really you don't really understand. It looks like a really simple thing, you know, but when you're actually there on, you know, and you're facing the starting line, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like there's just so much going on, you know, right? Like you know, it's like kind of like sensory overload, you know. So people get overwhelmed, you know what I mean? And they lose track of what they're doing. So that's especially at night. If you yeah, okay, if you're doing this for the first time, don't do it at night. Try to do it during the daytime. Because at night, the lights, all the different lights and shit, they fuck with your brain until you're actually used to seeing them. So, you know, because you're sitting there and there's the Christmas tree lights and then there's the track lights and there's like all these, and it's like, you know, you don't know where to look. So make your first passes, first couple of times you run your car down at the track, do it during the daytime. So, and it's much easier to get it, you know, and good luck with it and you're going to have a blast, you know. There is nothing better than drag racing. It's you know, but I'm convinced that our species has only evolved to this point to provide drag racing. That's it.
You remind me of Mr. Haney. Mr. Haney.
Mr. Haney.
MW just bought our first 4 chicks today. Can't wait to get the garden started. Good
nice,
luck.
Congratulations.
Tom Wilburn, $2.11 for watermelon feed. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Anthony, good night, brother, man.
Who would win a foot race, Tony or Lamchop?
Oh, Lamchop's got cancer. I'd spank him, no problem.
Oh my goodness, Tony. Vince, hello from New Jersey. What's up, Vince? How's New Jersey? Let's see. Good night, Anthony.
Can't wait to take Jezebel to the drag strip. Yeah, man, get her out there. Go make some smoke. Am I farting? No, I'm actually rubbing my thumbnail against the root beer cap.
Fountain Avenue in Brooklyn was the best street racing ever.
It was fun. No, it wasn't
really
the best street racing ever. We had much better racing at different places, but it was fun. It was fun because it was so off the fucking chain. And you know, you could run. I mean, just you go out there and make dozens and dozens of runs. It was a blast.
And then run from the cops.
I was like a show off back then. Remember, I used to have my own cheering sections.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
I was like, because it was like, you know, it was like, because I used to do like crazy fucking burnouts, and then I get like, you know what I'm saying, like I was just into it, you know, like the Showman came out, you know, at Fountain Avenue. For some reason, it didn't happen other places, but Fountain Avenue, I became like the show off, and I had cheering sections at Fountain Avenue.
It was fun.
It was a blast.
And everybody was really cool.
First, you confess to being gay, and now you confess your love for watermelons. Does this mean you're changing your race too?
Oh.
That's my brother. That's it. Well, you know what? You're 14% black, James. You're 14% black.
Oh my goodness.
I know this because he's my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, your brother.
Yeah, he's literally my brother. My blood. You know, we came from the same.
When is it time to call a block 2 damaged? Blew a head gasket and got a black streak on cylinder 3.
Oh, I don't know, man. I would run a straight edge over everything and see what it looks like.
Let's see.
I've run at the track off of I-40, exit 317. That's Crossville, and only ran there while. Here's a story to that, man. Here's my buddy Troy's funny car. I don't want to talk about that right now. But yeah, oh shit, that was crazy. I'll tell that story sometime, but not now.
RV with 440. You haul it. You junk it. Worth it for $400?
Yeah, grab it.
What's a good comp ratio for pump gas? Highest we can get here is 93.
There's so many different factors that go into that. I can't even. 93 pump gas today is the same as like 100 octane in the old days. It changed the way things are rated. So keep that in mind.
Can you build a food truck for drag racing?
I want to build a food truck.
For drag racing?
No, but I want to build a food truck.
Oh, you want to do all these things. You want to grow watermelon. You want to cook this show on the Food Network.
Listen,
This is why we don't get anything done.
I want a food truck, okay? I want a food truck with all fried things, okay? So you guys don't know what a zeppoli. Okay, so there's an Italian pastry called a zeppoli, right? Which is just fried dough. It's
It's a lot like funnel cake.
It's like a funnel cake. It's like a funnel cake.
What's the one that they have in New Orleans?
Yeah, there's something. There's something similar in New Orleans. But a zeppoli is like a bowl of funnel cake is the best way to describe it. So I want to do a food truck that's just stuff like that, right? Zeppolis and funnel cakes and calzones, right? Fried calzones.
What about the hand washing? Russell wants to know. What about the hand washing?
I want to call it. Listen to me, right? Listen to me. Name of this truck. Ready for this one? Right? Led Zeppeli. Right?
Oh,
that's Can you see that? Original. Yeah. Led Zeppeli.
Yeah. Yeah, Love Zeppeli is at Italian festival. Yeah, we get them at festivals.
There you go.
Dogs are quiet tonight. Right now. Build a food truck drag racer and call it fast food. Brilliant. That's brilliant. A food truck growing watermelons in a TV show. This is UTG.
Yeah.
Food truck should have a slant 6-power generator.
Called the Corona
van. Oh yeah, that'll go over big.
Remember the 18th Avenue Feast Engineer? Of course I do. Are you kidding me? I'm still shedding weight from those things.
Ariel works security for the food truck in a shiny suit.
Baby, where's the tobacco?
What, Tony? Here.
Oh, thank you. You're awesome. You take care. No, it's empty.
Here, there's a new one right here.
Then why'd you give me the empty one?
Sorry.
Oh.
What's up, Kenny? You made it. Food truck leaves burnouts and skid marks.
Night, Lucas.
Paul Capizola wants me to tell the story of the Mud Brothers Henry Dark.
It's funny, right? Funny coincidence. Brian Loans from bankshift.com, he messaged me. He wanted me to come on. He's got a podcast. I wanted me to talk about that. And I said, I don't really know that much about it. So
is that what you told him?
Yeah,
you don't really know much about it.
I wrote the story like 35 fucking years ago. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Paul says bullshit. You know enough about it.
No, seriously. So I'm going to do his podcast this week. I think we're getting together tomorrow night and do that. Attorney in Japan, they said, yeah, they call them dodgy bonds, right? I know. I love all it, right? You guys aren't familiar with this, right? Here's what happened. These guys in Japan, they race motorcycles, right? They all bought these Dodge vans to haul their motorcycles around with, right? And then they started racing the fucking vans. So now there's this whole series in Japan, okay, that's based on Dodge vans, right? And they call them Dodgibans. And this is like this coolest bunch of shit in the world. They've given up their motorcycles and now they just race these vans.
Will you do a streetable 318 poly buildup?
Probably not.
No?
Probably not. Not that I have anything against it, but I don't have the time, the resources, the money, the space, or anything to do anything more than what we've already got going.
Vince recently read your story about the Batmobile. Holy, that's old.
That's another one. I wrote that 35 years ago.
So old. How is your brother out? You guys should race the Chargers again. His Charger's broken, right? Yeah,
his Charger's down right now. And ours hasn't started in like 6 months. I got to get out there and get it running again.
Oh, let's see. Tony, can you leave the Hemi to me in your will? I'll take good care of it.
If I'm dead, just come and grab it. I don't care.
You're gonna have to fight me.
Well, you have to fight Uncle Kathy, but you can probably take her.
I'm pretty tough, actually.
You are pretty tough.
I can be pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't give a shit who gets what when I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't care.
Hardtop or vinyl, Tony?
Hardtop.
How's the tow truck, Tony?
Wait, better than hardtop. Two-tone.
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 How's the tow truck?
Neglected. I love that truck, but it's fucking neglected. I got so many things going on.
John Ortiz says, I love your old magazines.
Well, thank you, John.
UT, I found a 54 to 57 Plymouth Suburban. It has an 8 in it. Any idea what engine it likely is?
A 54 through 57.
Plymouth Suburban.
Well, it's an early A. If it's a Plymouth, and it's got the original motor, and it's an early A engine. It's some variation of the poly head. And they made a bunch of different displacements. I don't remember what they all are. I think like one was a 277. They did like a 301. They did 318. They did a 326, which was a Canadian motor. But I have no idea which one is in it, which exact motor is in there. But it's some derivation of the poly head, the A motor.
What's a derivation?
Deviation? No, not
No.
deviation. Derivation means it's a derivative of. Oh, I made that word up, and it sounds good. Uncle Webster's.
Waffle House hat. Where is it?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh my God! I just looked up Dodgy Ben. It's so stupid. I couldn't look away.
Van Halen or Van Hager, neither.
How are the chickens? They're awesome.
The chickens
We've got like
rock.
3 chickens laying eggs now.
Yeah,
it's really good.
We got eggs up the wazoo. It's fucking. They're amazing.
Let's see.
Jed says Plymouth Scott Dodge engines 57 from a 241 poly to a 315 poly. No, 57. They were doing the 56 and 57. They were in the A motors at that point.
You need short hair, UT.
I need what?
Short hair.
I have short hair.
You don't have short hair?
Well, relatively short, shorter than yours.
If you don't have short hair. Are you letting them hatch or turning them into breakfast? No, we don't. We're not going to eat or. Oh, the eggs? No, we don't have any roosters. So.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be fucking my chickens. No. No.
Uh-oh, I lost my chat. Okay, I got it back. No, we don't have any roosters. We just have 5 hens.
No fucking rooster. I'm the rooster.
You're Tony. Don't be ridiculous.
Nobody is gonna bang my chickens.
Hard-boil the eggs and give them away. Easy, brother. No, we eat them. They're actually really good. How's Lamchops morale? He seems like he's pretty good. I think he went to the track today.
He's doing okay. Yeah, I think exactly. I think he went to the track today.
The chickens are all gap. What's that mean?
I don't know.
What's gap?
How's the caravan run? I'm running. Actually, driving around today. It runs really good. I got to adjust the back brakes. We're going to use it to tow Bottle Rocket next week.
I want to send something to Lamchop to cheer him up. What do you think he would like? Oh,
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. He loves it. He's totally wrapped up in his gasser thing. You know, that Nova gasser. I don't know, like I don't know.
He's up the wazoo where you hide your artichoke. What, John? Can you please do a comparison of the Dodge 225, Chevy 292, and the Ford 300?
Yeah, they're not even in the same league. The Chevy 292 and the Ford 300 are much better engines, and the Ford 300 I think is it. You know what I mean? That's if you're going to build a straight 6, I would say that Ford is probably the best one to build. I like it because it's got a very short rod, you know, nasty little fucking rod ratio, you know, like angle on that thing. They make tons of bottom end torque, 7 main bearings, so you know.
What does she have?
You could really lean on one of those. The Ford is, I would rate them that the Ford #1, the 292 Chevy #2, and then the Slant 6 3.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm not banging the chickens. I'm
What?
saying nobody's gonna bang my chickens.
Oh. Best engine. Wait, I love the 4300. Best engine for general purposes. Mark Collins says love the 300s. What sort of rear end ratios did 1972 318 Z100s with an 8 3/4 to 727 trans come with? I'm trying to figure out what my truck has.
Probably 355s. They're probably three. They're somewhere between 323 and 391. I would say 355 is probably most likely to find in that.
Are you going to do a video of Hot Street 440 build up like your 318? I just lost it. Like your 318 in Bottle Rocket.
Possibly. We got a really good run on 440 in the Charger. That's the only car in our fleet that would get a 440. We may build another one, but we gotta get through what we have going on right now. I'm kind of overwhelmed with what we got going on right now.
Are we overwhelmed?
Just a tad. Just a tad.
Anybody local? Anybody local? Oh, let's see. Hang on. Hang on. Between your chickens and watermelons, you're turning into a Brooklyn hillbilly.
Yeah, that's right, I am.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Hey, I'm a Southern boy now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're real Southern.
I've been here for 17 years.
The real Chalon says, dude, you're awesome. Thank you for the videos.
The Roadrunner is a 4 foot. No, the Roadrunner is a 400. I have this thing. A Roadrunner can't have an RB motor. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. Yeah, I know 446 pack is different. But that's the only exception. No, a Roadrunner has to have in my mind, a Roadrunner can only have either a B motor or a Hemi.
Now, Scott Speed Shop says he will totally relocate.
For what?
To come help.
But yeah, come on now.
Come on, yeah, we won't stop anybody.
We're easy.
Good night, Numbnuts 22.
Where was I in 9/11 happened in New York? I was 11 miles away.
Boom, the house.
Yeah, it was close enough for the house to shake when the second plane hit. What do I think of the Chrysler 8 1/4 rear? I actually, I never gave the 8 1/4 any paid any attention to it, because it was just like, oh, that's a throwaway rear. Until my 73 Roadrunner has one. It's a 321 geared 8 1/4, and it's a stick. And after I hammered that thing around, I beat it mercilessly. I mean, just dumping the clutch every fucking chance I got. Power shifting every fucking gear, just slamming it and slamming it and slamming it, and that thing never even went beep. That rear is like perfect. So I says, you know what? Now I have a whole new respect for the 8 1/4. So that's why we have one in Bottle Rocket. Bottle Rocket has an 8 1/4. So we're gonna see what happens. And Bottle Rocket, well, John Ortiz here is saying 8 1/4 good in A body. Bottle Rocket weighs about the same as an A body. It should hit the starting line minus the driver, minus Lamchop, under 3,100 pounds. It should be around 3,080 pounds. My calculations are right. So it's actually about the same as a light A body. So I think the 8 1/4 is going to live in it.
Make sure the chickens poop on melon plants. Yeah, we got that covered. Not a problem. Dickie Farley says, I'll move local if you feed me at least cereal and give me a closet to sleep in exchange for work.
How local is it?
I don't know. I don't know. John Fisher, almost 8 hours local. When's the tow truck getting TLC?
Oh, God.
When somebody moves local.
When somebody moves local and wants to adopt the tow truck.
Right.
Now, you see, the thing is, right, I have a vision for everything we own. That don't mean we're going to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? But I have a vision for that truck. It's like I want to build like an ultimate on/off-road Swiss Army knife. You know what I mean? Where you could take that truck into any situation on any fucking terrain and do any fucking thing you want with it. But that costs money and it takes time. So, but yeah, definitely. That's how I envision that truck when we finally get it done. Like an on/off-road, Swiss Army knife, just like fucking attack vehicle, just anything that needs to be done. You got to pull a tree out of the ground, we got you covered. You got your 4x4 upside down, we got you fucking covered. You got to move your triple wide trailer, we got you fucking covered. So that's like, that's the ultimate plan for that truck.
You reading?
Oh, not anymore.
My shanty Irish great-grandparents had a house on Walworth Street in Brooklyn, raised chickens, grew vegetables, the whole nine, but this was in the 1817s until the early 1800s. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Derek, have you considered cutting those holes all over the body to even cut weight more? No, but I'm not going to get Swiss cheese. But, I mean, got to go fire department, power line poles on the fire in my backyard. Well, go get that, man. Break out the hose. Keep your shit from burning up.
That's a call later.
Okay. No, Bottle Rocket is not getting Swiss cheese. In fact, it still has the interior door panels. It still has the back seat in it. But we don't want to Swiss cheese it. We want that car to have like the illusion of being completely intact and functional and everything else. That said, every time I'm with the car, I find another fucking 3 ounces, another 8 ounces, another pound, another. So every time I look at that car, I'm taking a little bit more weight out, but I do it in ways that you can't really see where it's missing from. I was replacing all the bolts with shorter bolts, and that car's pretty trick. It actually is pretty fucking trick. Like if I'm not bragging, okay? But like if you were to if I was to drop Bottle Rocket off at your place, you know what I mean, and you was and say, yeah, find all the things that we've done to that car. It would take you the whole day. You'd be going through that whole fucking car and say, oh shit, look, they drilled this out. Oh, they cut that off. Oh, look, they welded that to that to get rid of this bracket. So that car is actually pretty fucking trick.
I'm curious how you set up your rear gears. I want to hear you describe the process just to freak internet experts out.
No, I'd rather not because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Will Bottle Rocket have carpet? No, we're going to paint the floor like a carpety looking kind of color. But it does have a headliner.
Helium in the tires. Is the intake casting SP2318 good for miles per gallon?
Oh, Red Bank's Classic finally hit 100 subscribers. Excellent.
Nice.
Congratulations. That's a big first milestone, man. Your first 100 subs. Good going. And anybody, if you're halfway interested, check out Red Bank's Classics. Anybody who just come along here now, if you've got a channel that you want to promote, you know what I'm saying? Do it here, do it now. I'm all about you guys using, this is a forum for everybody who's in there. Get people to look at your channel. What's going on, David?
Ever built any old school Mopar trucks? Or is the Ram Charger the first one?
Ram Charger is going to be the first one.
Let's see.
You'd be happy with 10 subs, Mr. Shine.
Aw.
You'll get it. Everybody go check out Mr. Shine's channel. Give this guy some subs. Show him some love.
Mr. Shine versus everything. We're subs.
Mr. Shine versus everything.
Aren't we subs?
Go give him some love.
7 subscribers.
Let's get him. Come on. We got 317 people on here. Let's get him 100 subs today, right now. Come on.
Uh-oh, I lost my feet. Oh, yeah, back to it. You gotta read. I lost my feet.
One of my favorite hatchbacks. That is the most random question. That's just. Yeah, I'm not ragging on you, brother, man. That's cool. Yeah, but that is. George, that is the most random question that you definitely got the random question of the night. My favorite hatchbacks? I'm going to say the Vega. I thought the Vega was a really good looking hatchback.
Greetings from Brazil. Hi,
Look, the
Polo.
Monza was pretty fucking slick too. Greetings from Brazil. Who's in Brazil?
Polo.
Polo, representing Brazil. How are you doing, my South American brother?
No problem, Mr. Shine. Little Johnny's Garage. I'm building a Vega wagon.
Nice. Yeah, but that goes the hatchback thing right out the window.
Yeah.
I do fucking. Yeah, Nova hatchback is a little funny looking, but I do dig Vegas. I always thought that was like one of Chevy's best body styles. And the Monza, the fucking Monza, that thing. I remember when they came out in 1975, and I remember what a great looking funny car body that was. But I mean, I remember how that looked like it was from the future. You know what I'm saying? Like the Monza was like from the future, right? And you know what? They still look like they're from the future.
Graham McDonald, greetings from New Zealand. What's up, Graham?
What's going on, Graham? Representing the other side of the earth.
Let's see.
UTG interested in come to cruising the coast? Not really. When will I hot rod a K car? When somebody brings me one, I love K cars, but I adore K cars. But yeah, I don't have the time or the inclination.
Oh, I already shared Mr. Shine's link.
Nice.
Larry.
Nice. Mr. Shine, let's give Mr. Shine some subs.
MV East Coast, hello from Germany. What's up?
Representing Germany.
It's a global evening.
It is a global evening.
Any air scoop plans for bottle rocket?
Oh, geez, what I did to that thing. No. We're not, no scoop for bottle rocket, but I did butcher the hood a little bit.
You butchered it a lot, I think.
I butchered it a lot.
How long have we been on? Almost 3 hours.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna knock it off a little bit.
Because I'm running out of.
That's okay.
Okay.
With the plate and the spacer and the carb and the velocity stack, the carb was right up against the hood, so I kind of made a power bulge hood out of it. I worked over the center of the hood and made a probably a good 3-inch rise in the center of the hood to get some decent clearance, and it's rough as fuck. But I think I can hammer and dolly it a little bit.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I can hammer and dolly a little bit.
I think we have to get a new hood.
Or get a new hood.
Yeah, I think that's
the way to go. I'm gonna hunt around for a ratty Charger power bulge hood, because the Charger hood and the Coronet hood are exactly interchangeable. So I'm gonna try to find a ratty power bulge hood and put that on there, because we absolutely need that clearance there. But yeah, I made a mess of it. Holy shit! Oh my god! You look at it, you're gonna be like, what retard did that to that poor fucking hood? It was me. I am the retard that did that to that poor fucking hood.
Can you do a sleeper K card?
Ari's on his way out. Good night, my brother.
Ari.
Thank you for everything you do.
Rick asks, greetings from the Netherlands. Have you ever been?
The Netherlands?
No, we've never been. We would love to be.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I would. Tony don't fly.
I don't fly. So I'd have to take a boat to you, and that would take like weeks and weeks, right?
We can take a boat. We can go. Let's go. Let's take
Who's
a boat.
gonna watch the dogs?
I've got a dog sitter.
No, we got. Oh, please.
We can take a boat to the Netherlands.
You're gonna give me a stroke. You're gonna give me a stroke. I feel a blood pressure happening.
Can you please give us a brief description of each car you have ever built?
Bottle rocket does vibrate a lot, John, man. I love when she's sitting there idling. Okay, the front fenders are doing this. The valance is doing this. The back bumper is doing this. I love that. I absolutely love that. Can you please give us a brief description of each car you built?
Yeah.
They all essentially defied gravity for a little while by staying off the ground. That's.
Oh, Mr. Shine's got 33 subs now.
That's 7.
It? Well, he had 7.
More subs for Mr. Shine. More subs.
And a chicken sitter. Yeah, we need a chicken sitter.
Tony won't fly. John, I'm a mechanic. I don't know how a mechanic could ever get in a fucking plane. I have no idea how that could happen.
Do you have any plans to be out at some car shows this summer? Would love to come out and say hi. Hot Rod Power Tour?
No. We gotta stick close to home.
Well, we're gonna go to Carlisle.
We're good. We're going to Carlisle.
So we'll be there a couple of days, right?
Oh, maybe.
We're gonna be there a couple of days. We're not doing what we did last year.
We gotta see what happens.
Last year was a marathon. Can you get good horsepower out of a 351W?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Zero said the common people is about to play. There you go.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. Best wishes to
I've been making
USA.
airplane parts for 30 years. Fuck flying. See? That's
Oh
it,
my
exactly. Right?
God,
When you're a
terrible.
mechanic and you understand how things
Oh,
work,
when I
how they
flew,
go
I would
together.
listen to the motor, and it was scary. It
Yeah.
freaked me out because I listened to the engine. They shut it off because we ran out of gas.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Have you been to Island Drag Strip, Great Meadows, New Jersey?
Yes, of course I have. That was one of my local tracks. Well, not really local. It was, I mean, E-Town was 20 minutes away from me. But yeah, definitely many times at Island.
Mopeds are nice, but Oldsmobiles are the best.
I have much love for the Oldsmobiles, man. I would, one of my dream cars is. I would love, but I'm never gonna get one. I'm never gonna get one. I'm not gonna look for one, right? But like, like in the perfect world, I had all the time and all the money, everything else in the world. I would want a 64, a 4-door 442. Zip Tie's just posted.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. Yeah, because they bought like 2026. Am I? Is that right? Is that the right number?
Sure.
64 442. When the 4-door. I would need to have one of those cars.
John Wilburn says, I like flying but hate TSA.
How long are we going to be streaming?
Yeah, I think you're done now. It's
just
like 3 hours.
We're just going to be
And
wrapping
I'm
it up real
running
soon.
low on battery. I've got 4% on my phone.
Yeah.
389 tri-power, Uncle?
Yeah, really cool motor. I love those.
Donald says, I love zip ties. That's actually how I found your channel. Yeah, zip ties really helped us a lot when we
Zip
first
ties
got
gave
started.
us a big boost.
A big boost.
Big boost.
We appreciate you guys coming over.
Oh, good night, yogurt.
Is yogurt going off?
Yeah, yogurt.
Okay. Good night, yogurt. When UTG is done, I'm going to zip ties. Check out my place too. Thanks, guys. Red Banks Classics.
Yep, check out Red Bank Classics.
Let's see. Good night, Casey. Just rebuilt the carbs on my 389 tri-power.
Nice. Are they the original cars? Because those things are jetted leaner than the other, like the 2 GCs. They're those. I'm sure you know that already.
Michael Adamo, I wanted to meet you guys last year at Carlisle. Yeah, we were there for like a
6
couple of hours.
Yeah,
like 6 hours, and then we left. We'll be there longer this time. We're staying overnight. We're gonna sleep, Tony.
All right, we'll talk about it.
The way Tony makes trips is get in the car, drive, do what you have to do, get back in the car, and drive home. There's no break. There's no bathroom breaks. There's no food. It's just go, go, go. This is why nobody will help us with anything.
I know. I'm a miserable bastard to deal with.
The last trip was brutal.
I know this. I don't want to be a miserable bastard. I really don't. I want to be happy. I want to be friendly. I want to be like, let's have a good time.
What's funny about
I'm not. I have issues.
No,
I'm going to be honest. I have issues.
What was funny about it is that he put the caravan together, and he's like, I'm putting a barbecue in, and I'm like, you're going to use a barbecue? And he's like, yeah, we're going to barbecue. We'll put the tent up. It'll be nice. No, nothing ever got open. It was just go, do. Who do we have to meet? Who do we have to talk to? Take this video. Okay, get in the truck. Let's go. Now it's it. No food. We don't eat. There's no food. There's no breaks. It's fun. I know. I gotta change that about me. I gotta change it about me. When we gotta go any place, it's just win. Remember that trip we took to Florida with the kids? Oh, that's a picture of the kids when we came out of the car and the looks on their faces. They were like,
do you have that picture? Can you get that picture
yeah,
real quick?
It's awful.
I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys.
Awful.
This
Awful. What you do when we travel.
Drag racing did this to me. The nitro thing did this to me because I had to. You had to, run here, flog, run there, flog. Right? It was like constant, because he was fighting a war. It's an Iron Man contest, right? And it kind of damages you, So it's like that's how I am with everything. So
the picture when we get out of the car. It's SeaWorld.
So listen, this is the truth, okay? This is the truth. So this is like I was in the middle of the nitro sickness at this time, right? And I was like, okay, I got to take the family for a vacation of some sort, right? So I was like, how do we do this? Okay, we're going to take them down to Disneyland, right? So I jump in a fucking car, right? Throw the family in a car. And we drive from New York City straight through to Disneyland. It's like a 22, what was that, man? 22 hours?
I know.
It was like a 22 hours, door to door, okay? So we get there, right? And I pull into the SeaWorld parking lot, okay? I was like, okay, we'll do SeaWorld first.
You just drove 22 hours.
So this is what, look at me. This is what my family looked like at the end of this. Look. Okay. So that's what everybody looked like at 20. Okay. So we went from SeaWorld, okay, to a hotel. We crashed for like 4 hours, and then we did Universal Studios, and we finished Universal Studios. We ran over to the Magic Kingdom, okay, and we did the Magic Kingdom, and then we jumped in the car that night, and we drove straight back home. So we did this in 72 hours from the time we left New York City, got to Florida, did 3 major parks, and spent the night, and got back to New York City. Total elapsed time was 72 hours. Look at the look on my kid's face. There you go. And that's how I do everything.
It's really bad. It's really bad. I can't travel. It's really bad. Oh my God. Did you even stop to eat? I think we ate once.
When we pull in for gas. While I'm gassing up, that's how much time you have to go get food.
It's bad, Tony. You gotta stop that.
You bet this kid sucked good for. But here's the thing, right? That was my normal life. It was like that's how I lived every fucking weekend. It was like that for me. So it was normal. I didn't see anything unusual about it because this is what I was doing, But yeah, I felt bad afterwards. I was like, oh my God, what did I do to my poor fucking family?
What car did we take? Did we take the Mustang? I think we took the Mustang.
No. What did we take?
We took the Mustang to North Carolina. I don't remember what we took.
Yeah, flying isn't bad. It's having to jump. No, flying isn't bad. Hitting the ground is the bad.
Yeah. Watching you hold a pee tonight explains a lot. Yeah.
Oh, I've held it for. I won't stop. I've held it for like states. You know what I mean? Good night, Richard. Cooler full of smeat. Why does it hurt? That's one of my favorite Zappa songs, man. Why does it hurt when I pee? Please. I mastered sleep driving too. I spent so much time on the road. Like literally, I learned how to drive in my sleep. I once drove through Indiana, right? What is it, 80 through Indiana, right? Stopped and paid tolls, right? I drove the entire state. I stopped and paid tolls, and I was asleep from Ohio to Illinois. I was sound asleep. I don't know the toll collectors. It just.
Your brother says I just laughed so much it hurts. I know it's all true. Yeah, that is sketchy. All right, you done tonight, Tony?
I think so.
Finished? Can we everybody sleep now? Metalmania 899 says I ordered some purple hornies for my daily. I hope they sound good.
They probably will.
They probably will.
All right, guys, we've been at it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna pack it in. So John Wilburn, Ari, Fubar, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You know.
Thank you,
keep
Swamp
it-
Brad,
keeping
for
everything
all of your
smooth.
questions.
Yeah.
Good night, Donald. Good night,
So-
Mark.
That's it. We're gonna check out now. Thank you to everybody contributed. You know,
Thanks, guys.
the super chat money here, it goes to, you know, keeping the wheels turning and
Yep.
and the bills paid and the cars moving and the projects going forward. We appreciate everything you do. We appreciate you guys and
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you next Sunday night. And hopefully next Sunday night we'll be on location.
Well, I'm gonna try and do a live video at the track.
Yeah.
It's a short one.
She's going to try to
Short
do a
one.
live at the track next Saturday night with Bottle Rocket.
Yeah.
And and I'll be at Lamchops tomorrow, Lamorosa Rails. I don't know what time that's going to happen.
Okay.
I think it's like at 8:00. But go to Lamchops World. Of course, you subscribe to Lamchops World, right? So you get the notification, Lamorosa Rails. And I'll be there tomorrow night. So
Yep.
that's it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Good night, all.
Have a good night.